Hello, everyone. And we are back. I'm so excited to be back with everyone here. I've had such a great time while I was away, and I'm very excited to see everyone again. So let everyone know we're live. Send out the old Discord ping. Boom. RV! Ah, hello. Welcome. So nice to see you. This is my favorite song in any Souls game. Thank you. Yes, my nose is actually not fully healed yet, but it's getting there. It's a little swollen still, but I am very, very happy with the result. Also, you know what I found as well? I got the contact lenses just because I couldn't wear glasses during my recovery. But I love them now. I'm like, man, maybe I'll get LASIK or something because I actually really like how I look without glasses. Cammy, hello. How are you? Whoa, 2 years for Mushroom Lantern. Let's go. Thank you so much, Mush. Mush is my girl. Been there for 2 years, baby. Thank you so, so much. Chair Pam with the 6-month resub. I still own glasses. I'm not going to get rid of them. But I will say that I do like how I look without them. You know, I think it is. I don't even think it's that I don't look good with glasses, because I like my glasses. I think it's that when I was younger, it was like a thing I could hide behind to make myself feel more secure. And now I'm like very confident in myself and my appearance. And I'm just like, oh, get this out of here now. Some people are deleting their shit tomorrow. Hell yeah. I think that has dry eyes and it degrades over time. Interesting. Weird. Do you, Mako, would you say it was worth it, or should you just stick with contacts? Just a spirit. 9-month resub. Hi, Barry. Hi, all. Welcome back, Barry. Thank you so much. We have a hype train. Cammy with the 5 gift subs. Let's go. Glow Stick, Ninja Killer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gundam Farrier, Elizabeth Catgirl, Navalka, enjoy your gift subs. And thank you so much, Cammy. Cammy with the 283 gift subs in the channel. Absolutely the reason that we all get to see this programming every month, every week, every day. Thank you so much. Underscore hello, welcome. You say it was worth it, but not perfect. How long, when you say degrade, how quickly? Here I am with now all my shit popped up. People are following me, and I'm like, what's going on? And I'm scared. Fish Duggery, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, thank you so much to their kind sponsors. The thing is, like, every Twitch channel is basically like there are like maybe a dozen people who watch the channel, sometimes less, who basically are the reason everybody gets to watch it. And that's like true like all the way up until people have like 500 viewers. Fun fact, if anyone hasn't subbed to YouTube, which is 100% free, Barry is 7 subs away from 400. That's a great idea. You should absolutely do that. While I do not, you know, I don't want to tip my hand too soon, I was doing a little scripting for some YouTube content over the weekend, which is a lot of fun. Jeffy Babes, the 500 bits, thank you so much. It's like supporting your local DIY space, exactly. Neurodeviant with the 16-month resub. Thank you so much. For sure, you already you could unsub. Oh, yeah, on YouTube. I am. Yes, I'm finally nasally uncovered. Here I am with like real clothes on and real makeup on, looking like a real person. Crazy, right? I went to Magfest and met up with like some of the people that I've networked with over the couple years. She's like McLaffy Taffy, who is a streamer who is like basically the reason I have been able to be a successful streamer thanks to his advice. God bless. But the way this relates back to what was said was the first day I went in and I had like what I've been wearing for the last month, like a sweater and jeans, and I had makeup on, but that was it. And then the second day I came in, and like I met everyone the first day when I was in like my modest attire. The second day I wore like basically this kind of outfit, like a skimpy little dress and a leather harness. And everybody who met me saw me again and went, "Whoa, wow, oh, you look great." Like, yes, this is what I look like normally. I'm like Elvira. When you're ready for your Bloodberry Tart issued uniform? Hell yeah. I mean, we have shirts if you want a shirt. There are always shirts for sale. Barry in chat, I'm Kai. Play a lot of story-based games, collect vinyl, play guitar, and love to cook. Hell yeah, that's awesome. We're also here. I am Bloodberry Tart. I'm your Elvira for modern and retro horror games. So here we play a lot of story-driven games, generally horror media, niche media, things I could find. Kind of a curated selection of the strange and unusual. And thank you so much for joining us. Earth Nuggets with the 19-month. Hi, welcome back. Thank you. Sarsi with the 22 months. Hype. Yes, and I am hyped to be back. The fit was fine. Thank you. Yeah, Taffy was like, he's like, I don't want you to take this the wrong way. I'm a married man. I don't mean to be a creep, but you came over and gave me a hug, and it shifted from the left pant leg to the right one. I played Scared Stiff at Magfest. Taffy is like Taffy is one of the funniest people I've ever met in my entire life. There was a point during Magfest where it was like Taffy and I and like HC Justin and Labrizzi had been out drinking for a while. And then I had run into somebody who I had talked to earlier. I'd met at a panel. His name's Jules, but we ended up talking, and he was like, let's go play some games at the arcade. And I left with him, and I was so drunk, I didn't even say anything to like Taffy or Justin, anything. I just like left with this guy. And the next day I saw Taffy, and he was like, did Jules like carry you off like a barnyard owl? I saw him for like 2 seconds, and I turned around, and you were gone. It's like, I'm sorry. Oh, you're the one asking about fashion advice. Oh, I'm happy to help. Oh yeah, the ASCII, that's my big face. Yeah, that's where you can buy shirts and stuff from me. I need to roll out new merch. Being at Magfest is so revitalized. Like, I spent a whole year just like getting my ass kicked by various surgeries and also moving. And then I went to Mag, and it's like revitalized me. Like, I'm like, we're gonna have to get some new merch rolled out. I got some new projects that coming down the line. We're gonna restructure some of how the content is done here to be more true to the vision I had originally before I had a ton of surgeries. It's gonna be really awesome. This is gonna be such an awesome year. I saw fashion. Yeah, I'm happy to talk. I love to talk fashion. It's very, very much my thing. Were you the one who reached out to me via DM? Oh, the treats for Tessa are still on. Cute. Leave them on because Tessa's Sweet Tarts are here, and I'll just go get them. Whoa! With the 10 gift subs and Crowbot Rock, very generous. Thank you so much. Tom on here. There Rin. He sells seashells. Pants Nardi. Poetic Cryptid. Witch and Kitten. Large Novelty. Bonsai Bunnies. Millet Muncher. And Clown Time. Enjoy your gift subs, and thank you so much, Crowbot Rock. And X Regent X with the follow. Nailed to the X, I see. Glad to hear. Good for you. Good for you. You probably play drums and you're like in 8 bands and you're like way more successful than me. That's always been my experience with anyone nailed to the X. Straight edge people, they love to like encounter you and you're like, wow, why don't you don't drink? And they're like, yeah, I'm too busy having like a successful life. And it's like, oh, okay. Get a snipe berry sound alert, you drop my voice with gunshots like Jesse's dream. That is a good idea. Tessa's from Florida. I'm so refreshed. Yeah, no, I am like very, very refreshed. I feel great. Like I feel great. I had an incredible weekend. So it's like I got there. I left on Wednesday because it starts on Thursday, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna pay all this money to be there, I want to go all the days, right? And so I leave on Wednesday, and let's see. I want something a little lighter. This music is a little heavy to just make conversation too. Maybe the Symphony of the Night OST. That's still spooky, but it's a little more fun. Yeah, there we go. All right. So yeah, I went down on Wednesday, and I was like, I had this plan. Like I was gonna make almost all of my streams originally, and I like brought my laptop, I brought all these lights, I brought an entire monitor that I deconstructed and put into my bags. And then I got to my Airbnb on Wednesday and I realized that I was in a suite that was not the full house. It was just part of the house. And I was in the part of the house that did not have the router, meaning I could not run Ethernet to stream. It was crushed. I was like, I'm carrying just like pounds and pounds of tech equipment so I could stream from Magfest, and it just like was all for naught, 100% pointless. But after I took that L, I was like, okay, whatever. And then I ordered a Domino's deep dish pizza because I have to have one like once a year for some reason. It's like an evil curse that's been put on me. And I got my once a year, although kind of want another one, so maybe I'll get one soon. But then Thursday I got there and I went to the So You Want to Be a Streamer panel, which is like, so you want to be a streamer and actually, like, you know, do it for a living and make money. Which I was like, I got there and afterward I said hi to Noah, who was my lawyer, my manager. And he was like, oh, whoa, you're here. If I knew you were going to be here, I would have put you on the panel. I was like, bro, I messaged you 3 months ago on Discord and tell you I was going to be here. He was like, oh, well, here, take my number. I was like, all right. But I went to that. I met HT Justin, and I knew Taffy already, but I met him in person. I met Noah in person. It was awesome. We went to this bao bun place that we ordered like kind of a comical amount of food at it. It was fun. So we get there, and it's like we're all sitting at this table, and Justin orders first. And it's like, okay, I want 2 pork bao buns, 2 pork dumpling, pork bao buns, this XX. He orders like 5 things. And the woman goes, oh, okay, do you need anything else for the table? And he goes, oh, no, that was just for me. And and he's like, oh, they're all going to be like this. And I shit you not, this woman like takes a step back and puts her arm up and braces herself against the wall, like as if the information coming into her brain was like physically destabilizing her body. But that was really cool. The food was really good. After that, I think I just crashed. But I was thinking, what did I do Friday? Friday was the day I got up and I was like, you know, yesterday was a good day, but these cosplay girls are eating me the fuck up. They are absolutely like, I have got to get sluttier. And so I switched out of my like casual attire into like a skinny little, a skimpy little dress and went in that time. And whoa, Set Sixers fan with a tier 1 sub. Choo Choo is right. Thank you also so much. You're a great hype train. And yeah, so I was like, I gotta step it up. And so, I put on something cuter and I went back. And I went and I saw a D&D panel that was really cool. about like, you know, D&D podcasts, and about like knife theory, which is the thing about like putting weaknesses purposefully into your character for your DM to exploit to make a more interesting story, as opposed to like just trying to make the coolest guy you can, which was really cool. I thought it was a really interesting approach to role playing. But even like, I didn't think about the fact that most of my companions for the weekend were like married middle-aged guys. So I kept getting places people kept being like, whoa! Hey! It's very funny. It's very cute. Well, I'm an attention whore. So I was like, all right, I'm basking in it. But I'm sitting on I went to this DMCA panel because Taffy and Noah were on it. And I was like, oh, my friends are on the panel. I'm going to go to it. And I'm sitting there and watching them, and it's like Family Jewels, 8-Bit Drummer, Justin, Taffy, and Noah. And as soon as it starts, big out reward. How do you guys have so many points to do this to me? Oh my god. But anyway, so I get there, and they're doing this. They're doing the panel. TFT Darset 2, thank you for the follow. And Jules, as soon as the thing starts, Jules starts taking notes, and he's on the panel. It's not like he's taking notes on the panel. He's on the panel. And you just see him writing, and a lot. And then finally he folds up the note and passes it down the line. And it says Noah's name on it. Noah is like everybody at Magfest's lawyer, pretty much, including mine. And he passes the note to Noah, his lawyer, and he opens up the note, and Noah just shuts the note and puts it down. And I didn't see this at the time, but you see it afterward, and it was a note. It was a piece of lined paper that just has the word "come" written on it over and over again in like size 2 font until it filled the entire piece of paper. And then he sent it down the line in the middle of the session to his lawyer. And then after he didn't respond to that one, he started another one where he was like writing it bigger, like circling it, drawing arrows to it. And finally, the 8-Bit Drummer sitting on the end looks over at Garrett, goes, it's like, Jules, could you please stop taking notes? It's not just, yeah, no, it's not just for the dolls. They were out in force, but it's certainly not just for the dolls. Honestly, it was a very diverse crowd. Like at no part. Fine. I need to put a like time limit on the, or not time limit, a cooldown on the Ahegao. Get your screenshots of your animals. But I got for that panel. And I'm talking to everybody, and I talked to Jules afterward. And he was like, "Hey, yeah, thank you for coming to the panel." I was like, "I saw your cum note." He's like, "Oh yeah, check this out," and fucking opens his phone up, and it's got an image of the other cum note in his phone, because he's got some kind of weird phone that opens up, and he's like you're like a police officer showing his fucking badge. And he shows me a note that has the word cum written on it like 100 times. He's like, "What do you think of this one?" Let's see what we did that night. That night we went out and got burgers, which was good. It was like me, Justin, Labrizzi. Justin is HC Justin. Oh, no, I don't know how to fucking do shoutouts because my mods do everything for me like I'm a child. But I would shout him out otherwise. It was me, Justin, Labrizzi, and Taffy. We went to this burger place and got burgers, and I drank a bunch of White Claws, and Taffy's died because he's a sweetheart, and I had like, so like, because last month I was recovering from surgery, it was pretty much the slowest month you could have. So he really helped me out. God bless him. Justin is so cool. We played with the basis of Just Frozen Stocks, man. Well, here's the thing I found out about Justin that's so funny, was that I was first time I saw him on the panel, I was like, this guy looks really familiar. This guy looks really familiar to me. Finally, I go up to him after, and he had mentioned during the panel he used to be in punk band. I go up to him after the panel, I was like, What band did she used to be in? It's like I was in Barnaby Jones. I'm like racking my brain. It sounds familiar. Barnaby Jones, Barnaby Jones, Barnaby Jones. Finally, I Google Barnaby Jones Downtrodder. Downtrodder's my old band. And comes right up. Flyer comes right up. 2018, my band opened H.C. Justin's band's reunion show in Long Island. I was like, the reason we look familiar to know each other is because we know each other. Shout out I'll just shout out all the people whose names I keep saying over and over again, so you have any sort of reference of who they are. Only one shout out can be active at a time. You're killing me, Twitch. All right, I'll do it later. I play bass. My main instrument is the bass. I also play rudimentary amounts of synthesizer and guitar. Oh, Tess still has a timer. Tess was so excited to run off to see her boyfriend in Florida that she didn't turn back any of her stuff. I'll just disable that for now. There we go. Oh, thank you, guys. Yeah, that sounds like her. Yeah, synth is fun. It's like synth is cool to learn because it's had a lot of transferable skills. Oh, what am I gonna play like today? Like, what am I gonna play game wise? I am going to play Alien Isolation, but right now I'm just chatting about Magfest because I'm hyped. Anyway, yeah, we went out and got burgers that night, and so I got like wasted, kinda, because we were like, me and Taffy were both like, we don't really care about eating food tonight so much as we care about like creating a base of carbs in our stomach upon which alcohol can sit to get us wasted. And so we did just that. We found like a burger place and just like both ordered fries and like a sandwich and just like swallowed them. Pound as many beers as we can. Like Taffy talks about how he used to have abs because someone reminded him during a panel, and now he can't stop thinking about his lost abs. Tessa's going out with Florida Man. That's true. See, play instruments on streams. Yeah, I was thinking about playing some bass on stream at some point. I have like a nice bass. You know, it can run right into my mixer, so I was thinking about doing that at some point. But yeah, like I got drunk enough that there was a point where the server showed up when we were at the bar inside of the hotel Magfest is at, which by the way is called the Gaylord. Zero215, thank you for the follow. Good area code. Yeah, so we were at the bar in the Gaylord, and I was so drunk that like at one point the server came back and they had drinks for Taffy and Brizzy. I had to say like, no, I don't need a drink, I'm fine. And they came back and the server accidentally handed me Brizzy's drink. I just started fucking drinking it. Like I didn't even think about the fact that like, just like, and finally he's like, hey. And I've already drank like a third of his drink already. And I'm like, here you go. Sorry. They had a sign out front. Yes, it is called the, well, it was so funny because me and Justin both said the same thing. There was a point where like me and Justin were both taking pictures of the sign out front of the hotel that says, all Gaylord parking with an arrow pointing. I was like, oh man, I'm really among home. Yeah, we just spent the whole time going around taking picture stuff like, up, found chat's parking, up, found chat's towel, up. But yeah, so I got really wasted, and that's when what I was talking about, where Jules from the earlier panel came over and was like, hey, you know, like said hi to us and everything, met up at the panel. And he and I ended up going and playing arcade games, and I ended up splitting off from my group, but I was so drunk I forgot to tell them, so I just fucking left. I just like disappeared when their backs were turned. Uzi the Femboy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome aboard. I am Bloodberry Tart. I am your Elvira from Modern Retro Horror Games, and I'm so happy to have you here. Sussy Stepbro, thank you for the follow. Uzi the Femboy, thank you for the follow. But yeah, so I just like fucking left. Like when they turned around, they left. And I ended up playing like rhythm games and windjammers and stuff with him until like 4. Until I finally was like, look, dude, I gotta go. I don't know what your sleep schedule is like, but it's insane. I have to go to sleep. But the next day I ran into Taffy, and Taffy was like, what happened after Jules carried you off like a barnyard owl? I was like, nothing. I just stuff happened. Yes, welcome Raiders. But the next, I think have the next day. The next day I met I was joined by Dead Blossom Jesse, friend of the stream, which was really fun. And we walked around and bought some stuff. I bought a gift for Tess, a gift for the wife, and we played some arcade games. We played the Ghostbusters pinball machine, which is a real banger of a pinball machine. Jesse like came in focus. Jesse was like, I'm here to play the Ghostbusters pinball machine. I'm like, oh, okay. And so we went right to it, and I was like, okay, I see why. It actually is really sick. And I did that, and I met with him and Ultima, who's like a friend I made there, who's a mutual from Twitter. And we found this like weird arcade game where you're like, the controller is like that. Called The Closing Ceremony, and then I kind of just like went home and like paced around my Airbnb for the evening because I was so full of like positive energy and drive from being around all these creators and having this great time. But there wasn't really anything to do because I wasn't back with my equipment yet. So I just like walked around. I literally was pacing around at one point. Clarm, allegedly, somebody saw someone who looks like me win $5 playing Beyblades gambling. But I wouldn't know anything about that. Beyblades gambling actually would be a fun stream. If I owned a bunch of Beyblades, I would do that. It's a shame I'm not dating the Beyblade girl I used to date. I'd have her on. She's like a popular OnlyFans model now. She won't answer my text, I'm sure. You're right. I would never sully the honorable sport of Beyblade with gambling. There's no gambling going on here. As I said, there were allegations made that are 100% untrue. If I have one regret, is I regret not bringing my Magic the Gathering cards. There was a lot of people that I could have played with, but didn't. Didactical Array, hello! Welcome! A tacky regular in my chat. I'm so honored. I was just recounting my history of the weekend, much as Taffy did. But it was good. I think next time I will probably try to create a smoother pacing for myself instead of like going insanely hard and being at the con for like 20 hours on Friday and then like having to recover Saturday. If you get no shit with the Beyblade bookies, they drill a hole in your sternum with a spinning top. That's right. That's canon. They tweeted some new art from the Phyrexia set and everything looks like genitals. I mean, hey. We are literally playing Alien Isolation today. Which, you know, Giger did the designs for it. Everything Giger ever drew looked like the world's scariest dick or vagina. So that's like a horror classic as far as I'm concerned. It's Giger apparently. That's what I said Geiger, which is what I thought it was, and everyone was grinding me up for it when I was streaming Scorn. Barry's attorney, I would like to officially deny all allegations my client had any of her Beyblade matches fixed, and we are suing for defamation. That's right. It was so funny watching the DMCA stream, because it was about, like, you know, how to make sure that you don't get in trouble with copyright law. And there, you know, there's a lawyer on the panel who's Noah, my lawyer, and everyone else on the panel is one of his clients. So there'd be so many times where people would be like, yeah, I do this thing and it's kind of illegal. And you'd hear Noah look at the mic be like, allegedly. Say, allegedly. And in fact, there was a part where he's talking to, I think Pt2 drummer was talking. Who, by the way, is a sweetheart. Very nice to see on some panels. I didn't really hang out with him, but he was very, you know, I talked to him after the panel. It was very informative. And there was a point where he was like, yeah, I used to do this stuff and, like, not even worry about copyright. Just play it. Just play, like, System of a Down songs on the stream. And Noah was like, allegedly, right? And he goes, no, I actually did that. And Noah, who is his lawyer, just, like, puts his fucking head in his hands. None of these people will listen to me about not doing crimes. And not openly admitting to doing crimes. What was going on is Magfest, music and gaming. So it's like there's a ton of live music. There's a ton of video games. There's a whole big arcade that is all free to play. They have all these they had this thing that was really cool where they have all these, like, old consoles set up, like Super Nintendos and stuff. And they're in this, like, caged box so no one can steal them. And just essentially, like, creates, like, a sort of, like, retro console arcade machine functionally, because there's just, like, a bunch of consoles that you can't move that just sit there and you can go over there and play them whenever you want and they're free, which is really cool. Yeah, it was really cool. I had a good time. Exactly. Noah, please. I have to understand. My fans love it when I do crimes. Justin actually showed us a clip of, he was on stream one time and he went, oh, Noah's in the chat. Hey, everyone, my lawyer's in the chat. Hey, Noah, is it okay if I do this? And then he points a fake gun at the camera. And you just see the chat of fucking Noah like, no, you can't. No, don't do that. No, stop, Justin, no. What SNES games did I notice? I mean, they had a lot there. The only one that I played was, I played a little bit of Super Mario World because I noticed the machine didn't have Soda Lake unlocked. And when I was a kid, the only person, or rather the only level that my dad didn't have unlocked was Soda Lake. And so now whenever, like, I went and I unlocked Soda Lake and I sent my dad a picture and I was like, hey Dad, at a work conference for my job, just got done unlocking Soda Lake, the only level you could never find. As, like, a fun little treat for my dad to nerd out on later. Yeah, no, Noah is just, like, wrangling some of the least wrangleable people on Earth all the time. Poor guy. My dad checks his messages, like, once a week, so I don't even think he saw it yet. Magfest being a work conference for you, Whipsim. Yeah, next year I already talked to Noah about it. Next year I will be on some panels probably at Magfest. So if you're going to Magfest next year, 2024, come to the Bloodberry Tart panel. They'll probably put me on a panel with Taffy, so that when Taffy is doing his panel about being a content creator, where he's like, oh, everything sucks and you should give up on your dreams, they could, like, point to me and be like, okay, but, like, you should listen to him because, like, his advice works. Like, you know, she has a job now because of him. Yeah, no, Echo Bass, I agree. Shout out to parents who love their kids unconditionally. it was like, you know, it's really scary for me when you're somebody like me. Because, like, you know, a lot of families aren't approving. And so it was like, you know, very nerve-wracking, but it was so nice just like to know that my parents accept me for who I am, which of course I mean a streamer. Shout out to my dad who owns every... My dad hasn't really played video games since the Super Nintendo, but he loved the Super Nintendo. And so, like, I'm kind of a second-generation gamer. If my dad wasn't obsessed with the Super Nintendo, I probably would not be sitting in front of you right here, right now, as the broadcaster I am today. Ah, it's spooky in here now. But yeah, I had a really awesome time. I mean, you can tell, like, I'm like bubbling with like effervescence right now because I just feel great. I had a wonderful time. I've been revived. Sora Blackheart, hello. Free Sora Blackheart. Free Sora Blackheart, wrongly suspended on Twitter. Bring her back. Shout out to dads. Shout out to dads. If you're a hot dad and wants a personal shout out, DM me. I feel you. I feel you. The appeal of dads is very simple. It's that you get to see firsthand whether or not they know how to care for something or not, which is not always a guaranteed skill for a guy. Yeah, sorry, it's rough out there. It's why that, like, these days I don't talk about you know. I don't talk about LGBT stuff heavy unless it's something fun because people are just too crazy, man. I'm like, no, man, excuse me, I do not want to have a tons of people yell at me. I'm gonna get online and have fun. People are wild. People are so wild. Father of daughters here. Shout out, AJ! God, now that I know how to do shout outs, I'm gonna do this all the time. Daughter just had her 6th birthday party on the hockey rink. Oh, that's so cute. Twitter's supposed to be fun. Yeah, the trick to Twitter is just to, like, mute terms until it's fun again. At least for me, that was the trick. Because I was like, I hate it here. This place sucks. I hate having to be here for work. And then I just, like, added 20 more words to my mutes. Now I'm like, I could tweet. Yeah, I think I could tweet. Crochet Cat says, shout out to me. I'm not a dad, but your girl still calls me dad. Yeah. No, Crochet Cats is more like your son calls me dad. Your son, who is my girl. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we're tweeting. Shout out to Elon Musk speedrunning, ruining a company. You know, now that I've muted everything about him, it's fine. It's like whatever. I feel like, I'm sure it sucks in like a million infinitesimally small ways more than it did before. But I've reinvigorated myself on my Twitter energy, so I'm okay. I would hang with it now. Yeah. Oh yes. Remember that woman was like, every day I have coffee with my husband for an hour and we talk, and everyone got super mad at her on Twitter. That was when I was like, man, I can't handle the people whose brand is like being miserable. No, thank you. I like to have fun. We like to have a good time here. My Twitter feed was so weird during the sale as I blocked Elon as a term multiple years ago. I didn't see anything except random screenshots. Yeah, me too. I already had his name blocked. I already had him blocked and his name muted. Quatoria, I actually go around and preemptively block or mute people whenever I see them being, like, crazy in my mutuals mentions. If I see somebody where I'm like, you are just, like, going off on this person for no reason. You're just, like, I just mute, if they're, depending on who they are and how likely I think they are to get mad at me, I mute or block them. Recently, there was a guy who took a picture of two white people who met on the train and bonded over a love of Ethiopian food and then kissed, and he went off. Yes! And then the guy, the Deep House guy that's like, so there's like a video going around that was like, every DJ's worst nightmare, a real Deep House head. And it's just a video of a guy, like a, I don't know, like a black guy in his early 20s, perfectly normal looking guy, maybe a little nerdy, just like watching a DJ set and like nodding his head. Man, what do you fucking want from people? He was just vibing. Yeah, don't record people just going about their business. It's weird. Once a tweet gets up to 100k views, your life is miserable for it. Yeah, well, I just mute my tweets now when they get to a certain size. It's like, whatever, man. I don't even know or believe half the things I say. I'm certainly not going to answer your arguments about them. Yeah, it's the photo of the guy in the MacBook on the Chicago line, and everyone was like calling him a gentrifier and yelling about him. Yeah, and also like, no offense, but the woman who posted that, every woman that looks like that is dates a guy that looks exactly like that. I'm sorry. You're like a short, angry girl with bangs and a bunch of like hardcore tattoos. Who's a kind of mousy. Yeah, I guess you can complain about the guy on his laptop on the train, but he's gonna look the same as you know, Chet when you get home. Sure. Thank you. Isn't it cute? I actually bought 2 new chokers there. There was a leather stand in the artist alley that had like all this leather work. And they had these collars that were either really big or really small, and they were on sale because they were trying to get rid of them. And so I just bought 2 of them for $5 each. They're like really nice, high quality leather. $5 each. And I just bought a leather hole punch so I can punch a hole to make them fit me. Why do people indirectly be really progressive and willingly date men that are terribly racist? Well, here's the thing, is like, that guy wasn't terribly racist. He was just a guy on the train on his laptop. He wasn't doing anything weird. He wasn't acting weird. He wasn't even taking up more than 1 seat. Yeah, his crime was existing. Not quite piled on, but I did have someone almost go off of me for saying soccer was 22 millionaires chasing a ball. I mean, yeah, that's like every sport, right? But yeah, like, as always, my life philosophy is like, man, just like care less. just don't care so much. What's wrong with you, man? Stop giving a shit about stuff that doesn't matter. Basketball is 10 multi-millionaire, but yeah, totally. Basketball, like, I understand at least. Like, you know, I mean, I'm not going to say any professional athlete doesn't deserve their pay because, like, they're performing in front of an incredible amount of people, and a lot of them are sacrificing, like, the quality of life of the second half of their life to do it, you know? Because, like, people get hurt real bad playing sports all the time, especially, like, American football. Like, American football players deserve all the money they get because, like, you're literally trading, like, brain damage for those millions. But basketball, at least, it's, like, very easy to understand why those guys get paid so much because it's, like, one good basketball player makes such a huge difference to the team, and I think even more than almost any other sport because there's just, like, not that many players, and, like, so, like, one good guy can just, like, dominate the court. Pro curling, hell yeah. Basketball dudes can get it. Yeah, I mean, a lot of this because it's like LeBron James. LeBron James is so hot from, like, the hairline down. Even as exactly. Compare, like, millionaire athletes, even then, for the amount of money they bring in, they're underpaid. I remember a film a few years ago with Will Smith playing the guy who discovered the brain damage. Interesting. Never seen this year. LeBron James is just like, come on. That's a normal person to think is attractive, right? That's not weird to me. I do some weird ones on this channel sometimes. That one's normal. What is this track? It is Enchanted Banquet. But if you sent that a little earlier and it was in the last song, it was called Curse Zone. They're both from the Castlevania Symphony of the Night soundtrack. I'm in this weird, like, vibrational space right now where I got home and, like, I could tell my body is exhausted. But my brain is just, like, exploding and crackling with energy. It's a really weird way to feel. Yeah, I didn't see Space Jam 2 either, but that way I look at this like, well, it's for kids. I don't need to see it, you know? It's so funny that R. Kelly wrote I Believe I Can Fly for Space Jam. Like, that song that, like, was used as, like, a powerful, emotional song, and, like, people graduated to it and stuff. It's a song he wrote for Space Jam, the movie where Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny played basketball. Vibrating. Yeah, I am just crackling with energy. Yeah, no, for real. Because I was talking about with Taffy, because Taffy and I were talking about the R. Kelly documentary. And I was like, you know what the most shocking part of that documentary was? It was finding out that I Believe I Can Fly was written for Space Jam. This song's so good. Discovering how many women will thirst for a big guy who is nice and moderately funny has been a real revelation in my dating life. It's easier than people think. LeBron, I knew, even before Barry started screaming, that was going to be called hot on stream. That's right, yeah. I'm going to get a cease and desist from LeBron James' agent. He's like, stop saying all that stuff about LeBron James' hairline. Like, just, damn, it's just the one thing. Japanese people love this grown so smooth jazz at Roach, but yeah, there's so much. Japan has had such cool jazz movements. I love the Japanese jazz sound. It's like usually it's pretty up tempo. It's very melody front. It's just city pop and J jazz. All that stuff is so good. My problem with dating is always the icebreaker: how to approach people without being weird or becoming extremely anxious. Yeah, well, the anxious part is maybe that's just practice. You know, it's like the more you talk to people, the more you get used to it, the better it is. And I think it's a matter of just like coming in with confidence. But as for icebreakers, it's like usually the best bet is just like be introduced by a mutual friend or to be in a setting where it makes sense to just be talking to random people anyway. That's the reason people like always meet, you know, partners at parties and stuff, and bars. It's a place that people expect like they did a poll about that was like asking women like, how do you feel when a guy approaches you out of the blue? And, you know, people thought the answer was going to be like, oh, I don't like that. But by far the answer was, I like that, but at events where that's, like, expected. I like when a guy comes up and hits on me at a social event as opposed to when I'm at work, you know? I think that makes a lot of sense. That's, like, a thing I keep in mind, at least. Wear a hat that says gamer, yeah. Yo, Gene Park! Hello, Gene. How are you? I'm Bloodberry Tart, your Elvira for retro and modern horror games, but you already know that because you already followed me. Yeah, exactly. Don't hit people at the supermarket at their jobs. It's like you always see those pickup artist things that are like, you see her in the supermarket. How do you open? It's like, you don't, man. You don't. The best you can do is like leave your number on the receipt at like if you're like had a waitress you thought was cute, and don't like talk. You just leave it, and then if she wants to call you, she can, and if not, there's no pressure. But at the supermarket, it's just like leave her alone, man. She's you know, it's a chore. It's like it would be like if you saw her like plunging her toilet, and you were like, "Hey there, sweetie, can you come here often?" It's like, no, I don't come here often. I'm trying to work. Gee, yeah, it's great music. I love the Symphony of the Night soundtrack so much. I just love it so much. Being a streamer has turned me into a video game OST guy. I love... This is like one of the solid ones. J-Mac. Oh, J-Mac! Your performance was great. I didn't get a chance to tell you. I told Jules, but I didn't get a chance to tell you. Welcome. Are you going to be at PAX East? I know Jules said he's going to. Magfest is local. I wish I could have gone this year next time. Oh, bummer. You should definitely go next year. I'll be there for sure next year. If you go to anything, Gina, hopefully I can see you there. It would be nice. I like your Twitter. This is the whole entire time at Magfest just me going around to people being like, hey, I like your tweets. Can we hang out for an hour? Please. I'm so wretched. And them taking pity on me and doing so. Jules is playing, I can go for free, then yes, she'll be. Okay, right on. That people tell you at the supermarket, I like your Twitter. My biggest one of those I've had ever, as far as like weird ones, I was at a laser hair removal place getting my unmentionables done. And I get out and I'm like, ugh, ouch, and I get to the counter and I'm all disheveled and I'm in sweatpants and I'm all red and the lady, the woman at the counter goes, oh, you're Bloodberry Tart. I watched your stream. I was like, oh, man. I was like... It was so funny. I had just had I have a laser technician that I have a crush on, and of course, you know, like I would never do anything weird, but it's just in my own head. And I had tweeted something about that, and then the person at the counter was like, "Oh, I like your Twitter," and I had to like really quickly get out my phone and delete the tweet about how I think her coworker is cute. It's dangling well. I'm feeling great, honestly, MK. I'm doing very well. I do not wish to be recognized for my online persona. That's fair. If I felt you were anyone from the Barry Dome in person, I'd actually die and be too scared to say it. Please, don't be scared of me. If you see me, I understand why people are intimidated by me. You don't need to be. I'm really very nice, I swear. VCMD Propulsions, hello, welcome. Glad to see a new face in chat. I'm Bloodberry Tart, your Elvira for retro modern horror gaming. So happy to have you here. I almost said hardcore gaming instead of horror gaming. So what the delay there was. I was doing a quick time event in my brain to say the right word. Talking about the Magfest sex parties. Yeah, well, I remember the first day I got told about the Magfest furry orgy. And then I looked at something the next day and I was like, hey, did you hear about the furry orgy? And they're like, listen, the furry orgy's not real, but the Pikmin orgy is real. It's like the Pikmin orgy, and they were like, if you dress up as the purple Pikmin, you get into the Pikmin orgy for free. And they like walked away from me. I was like, do I have anything purple? It was so fun. Well, I spent the rest of the con, every time I saw like a Pikmin cosplayer, I was like, are you? The prompt, yeah, really, it really felt like I was given the side quest. I have like a silk and velvet bathrobe that was a gift that a guy got me like ages ago. That is like very obnoxious, and that is purple. But I was like, I don't want to be in a bathrobe at Magfest. I guess a bathrobe is probably sells it short. It is like a proper silk and velvet robe. But I still was like, man, I kind of want to have clothes on. But it was really awesome. I had such a great time. It was my first con ever. The thing that was really funny about that is like everyone there like goes to like tons of cons, and so every time I would say to someone, "Oh yeah, this is my first con," they'd be like, "Oh, it's your first Magfest?" I'm like, "No, this is my first con ever." And then they would react like I don't know, as if I was like someone who just discovered how to eat. They're like, "Wow, that's so whoa, that's great!" Like as if there was some sort of fundamental part of humanity I've been missing out on until then. Which maybe I was, because I had such an awesome time. Get a nap. Nice to meet you. More laters. Have a nice stream. Alien Isolation is so good. Thank you so much, Sheen. You have a nice night. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Do a little camera finagling over here. That's why my camera looks so weird. Okay. ISO and my shutter speed setting was crazy. I was outputting like 160 frames a second. That would be why that looks so weird. Now you can actually like see me. Crochet Cats, I've discovered I'm an absolute networking monster, and like networking and like content organizing monster. And the reason that is because I spent 10 years being in punk bands, where I had to network with and organize the world's worst and least organized people. And so now like I encounter somebody who's like, ah, yeah, you know, I'm a content creator, and it's like, it's easy. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. I'm like, hey, do you want to do this thing? And they're like, yes, and then they do it. It's ridiculous. I'm so used to being like, I'm gonna do this thing, and then it takes 12 hours, and I'm like, hey, do you want to do the thing that you said you wanted to do? And then they answer me, and then they don't show up, or they don't have a drum kit, or whatever. Exactly. Our Twitch channel is much easier than trying to get 4 guys to show up to a gig. Exactly. And the difference is that, like, when I spend the time to get, like, 5 people in the same place for the stream, we make, like, thousands of dollars for charity here, as opposed to, like, you know, making $100 at the door split 4 ways at the function. The PAX East mosh pit, exactly. Much love from Justin's chat. Hey, Certain. So happy to have you here. I'm Bloodberry Tart. You're Elvira for modern and retro horror gaming. But you already know that because you talked to Justin. I was actually just telling the story about. Were you watching the stream Justin did where Noah was in the chat? And Noah is my lawyer and also Justin's. And Justin goes, "Oh, my lawyer's in the chat. Hey Noah, hey. Am I allowed to do this?" And he takes out a fake gun and points it at the camera on stream. And you just see fucking Noah in the chat like, no, you can't do that, Justin, stop. No. Oh, so funny. Modern and retro horror gaming is what I said. But if you heard Mother and that's what you want, you can have it. And Noah is still alive. Yeah, I mean Noah manages like 600 content creators. So I'm sure he's just like constantly having to hear people do like grind him up and do bits like that constantly. I told you during the panel that one of the panelists, who's one of his clients as well, wrote the word "cum" on a piece of paper like 200 times and then passed it to him in the middle of the panel. The Dark Souls of Elvira, that's right. Noah dies a little when Taffy and Justin ask, "Hey Noah, can I do this?" I had talked about doing the shock collar stream to Brizzy. Brizzy's like, "That's like definitely TOS, right?" I was like, "Yeah, probably. I mean, it doesn't actually hurt me, but there's no way for me to prove that to the Twitch people if they decide to strike me for it. It's not actually harming me, but I'm sure they would think it is." And he was like, "How does Noah feel about that?" I was like, "Well, here's the trick. I just don't tell him." I just don't tell him I do it. This is my first stream post nose job. This is my first stream with a nose brace not on, I think. I don't remember if I had the nose brace last stream, but this is my first one like made up properly again. Back in the very classic look. I feel radiant, frankly. Donations for making me play games. I'm working on formatting the thing, but Arby is already collecting a spreadsheet on the info. So if you want to donate to get a game played, you can do it right now. Yeah, I mean, one of my little fits, exactly. It's not quite my final form yet, but it's coming. I'm growing my hair out. Once I hit long enough to have like I want to get a wolf cut. That'll be like my final form for a little while. Wish I could find an Elvira type gal. I have hot rods but no passengers. I'll keep that in mind. I love Elvira so much. She's so cool. That was like basically when I started streaming, that was my goal. I was like, I want to do like, because like the thing at the end of the day is like, if you tell someone like, "Oh, I'm a horror and variety streamer," it sounds so boring. But like, I was like, I wanted to create like the sort of like curated, obscure horror experience that you would get from watching Elvira back in the day, for a modern era. I was getting lip. I was not getting. Why? You want me to get lip fillers? Ooh. $30 towards Dusk. RB, get that on the list. Let's take a look. How long to beat Dusk? How long to beat Dusk? So 7.5 hours. We'll just call that 7 hours. And so 7 times 50, 7 times 5, 35. So 350 to play Dusk. $30 on it. It'll keep going. Anyone can donate to it. Soon there'll be a spreadsheet of it. Expect that like this week. I wrote it and like revised it on the bus down to Magfest, so it's like almost done. I just have to like mess up the formatting and stuff. Bimbification via dono. I wanted to be more bimbified. Like I don't really know what else could be done in that front. Well, it is weird for me as somebody who came out of like getting so many surgeries this year, and then when I went to Magfest, I got my nose brace off the day before Magfest, and then 2 days later, I'm in like my skimpy little dress, prancing around, turning heads. I was like, this is a really surreal way to live. I do not know what car Elvira drove. Is it the one that is in the film? Elvira, Mistress of the Dark? Or did she have like a personal car that said that? Car in the Betrayer with a $100 tip. I think you donated that to Tess. But I will have her give it to me. Do you have a game you want played? Dusk, you got it. Put $100 on Dusk, baby. All right, I'll text Tess right now. There we go. Yeah, we got a $100 donation from Card. Karn is very generous. Karn helps keep the stream going. God bless. Karn and Henshin basically own me at this point. I just do what they tell me to do. They're my gods. No, Karn is totally fine. It's on Tess didn't change all the links and stuff back. The one below... Oh, she didn't change the one below the stream. That's what it is. All right, I'll change that now. Alright. Now it is back to being mine. So sorry about that. But anyway, it's totally fine. Tessa just sent it over to me. Get out of my face. RE2 randomizer speedrun. How much money have you get to make Barry Tried speedrun again? Well, the way that I have it set up is that the payment is on a per hour basis. So however much that you want, you can, you know. Dream with the $100 tip towards Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly. Thank you so much, Dream. Go ahead. Throw that on spreadsheet for us, RB, and thank you so much. See how much that one will have to come out to. We'll do it. So it's how long to beat, and we just look it up, and it's 50 an hour, which is like I don't know. It's a good bit cheaper than the amount that I charge normally for my time per hour. So, because I wanted to make sure that like my viewers deserve a much better deal than, I don't know, MeUndies. So I figured that seemed like a fair amount. Let's see how long Crimson Butterfly is. Fatal Frame 2 is about 10 hours. All right, 500. Yeah, seems fine. Throw that on there. And these are communal, so like, anyone else, if you want to see one of these games, your donations can go towards these as well. Sure enough, Barry and I will share a bloody bedchamber. We're gonna end up sharing a bloody bedchamber in the future anyway, because it'll just be like the only kind of bedchamber we can afford at the various cons. Just doing my part to support the first person I ever modded for, and you've done a great job. Thank you so much. Yeah, Dream is the OG. Dream is like modding my channel. Dream became a mod because I literally had 0 mods when I first started streaming. And somebody came into my stream and was like obnoxious in some way. And Dream was like, do you want me to just like, you want to make me a mod? So I just like ban people like this. And that was like my first mod. It was like Dream just like raised his hand and volunteered for the audience. It was like, hey, you want me to take care of this? So I was like, yeah, okay. Next Magfest. Let me know. Maybe we can do. I will absolutely be there. I was saying, I don't know if you're here when I'm saying it. Like, one, I will definitely be at the next Magfest, and 2, I will probably be on at least one panel, because I was talking to my manager, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we'll get you on a panel next year, so you don't have to pay for your badge or whatever." So I will be there, and I will be, you know, there in an official work capacity, and I would love to see some people from the chat there. Usher in this hyperpop era. Dark timeline. Greater Goon with a 15-month resub. Damn, Barry, you're looking good. Thank you. I feel good. I feel good, and I feel like I look good. It's so nice to, like, after having a year where I just, like, feels like I got my ass whooped by, like, I don't know, surgical recovery. Like, for a whole year. I did the math, and I actually was recovering from one surgery or another 1 in 4 days last year. So, it feels really nice to be back. And I feel good. I look good. I'm very happy. For disintegrating several. I would love to have you there, MK. That would be fun. Oh, Cyber, not too much. I had like one medical surgery, but it was an easy recovery. And other than that, most of them were like more positive surgery, like cosmetic stuff like that. Stuff, you know, I got my nose done and stuff like that, and got my deviated septum fixed, got my jawline done, stuff like that. It was nice, you know, just stuff I wanted, stuff that very validating, makes me feel very confident about myself, and I'm glad I did it. But it was like, man, it was like getting hit by a car every couple months. Now I'm okay, thank God. Is this a different version? I don't think so. When this song wraps up, we'll play some Alien. Yes, validating stuff, fun stuff. It's cool. It's nice to look in the mirror and be like, I look the way that I feel like I should look in my head. That's really cool. Someone took like a group shot. It was like when we were at, I think it was Justin, when we were all at the Bao Bun place. I saw myself in the group shot. I was like, it's the first time I saw myself in like a candid shot after I got all my work done. I was like, wow, I really love how I look. It was a very nice experience. The S-bar, yeah, the Subaru's emote stays until you release the unboxing. Roxy Horror, it's nice to be back. Everyone has just been here listening to me, like, pop off with crackling energy about how good I feel and how good of a time I had for, like, the last hour and a half. I'm glad, I hope everyone's enjoying it. The chat's been moving very quickly, so I think so. I hope my energy is as infectious as it feels like it is. But I'm so excited to see everyone. I'm so excited to be back here. The black hair. Thank you, VCMD. Healing is super fast. You never get... My healing is super fast. I never get sick from anything. Like Wolverine. I love it. You said something. I missed your message about the car earlier. I need to scroll back and find that. More than an hour. You're a gun crafter? Man, this is what I get for getting off, get distracted. 1960 Thunderbirds. Oh, they're very cool. Your messages are so wild. You're like, I don't really make that much money. All I do is like make guns and drive Thunderbirds. I was like, all right, so sorry guys, I only do swagged out stuff with my time. I only do cool shit that rocks. Sorry. There we go. As off the 100 bits. Some good news though. Happy to share all of you. This month marks 1 year since my rescued kitty Nutmeg. I rescued my kitty Nutmeg off the sidewalk with a leftover slice of pizza. I love this little trash gremlin and she is my everything. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. Cute, cute. God, it feels so nice to be back. As always, you see the opening of my game where I'm sitting in the audio controls menu because I've had the game open the whole time with the audio turned off. As is my, my signature move. Play game. Continue. I like that message. It sounds above and below you are indications that something is really bad. Like, oh, cool, thanks. Are you gonna tell me how to, like, solve the problem? No. No. No, we're just gonna say it's really bad. Effectively, 269 bucks to the goal. Oh, left to the goal? Hell yeah. Yeah, because there's actually I'll actually put that on there manually real quick right now. Here, look at this picture of a capybara. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that cool? You love that shit. If you make fun of the fact that I have Raid Shadow Legends on my icons, you go to jail. Leave me alone. Okay, the dots per inch. Leave me alone. Don't come to my house. Set my goals properly. Add that hundo. Save changes. There we go. All right. Take me back to gaming land. There we go. We love to see it. Mocking Raid Shadow Legends will get you banned. Hey, I mean, I got the bag already. You can mock Raid Shadow Legends now. I don't care. Raid Shadow Legends? Oh, I don't know her. That's the alien moving around, but that's not my problem yet. Oh, I should make some shit so I can pick those up. I have Elden Ring. Yeah, I do have Elden Ring on desktop. I love Elden Ring. So annoying that you can only carry such a small amount of scrap. What can you do? At least I can build one of these. I don't want to use my blasting caps yet. Ugh. I'll build another med kit. That's something I can build. Use some of my scrap. Currently, Elden Ring is a great game. With a bland-looking ship, mine would be like a Raven side. The drive system for one, but no frame yet. Every snapshot, VCMD propulsions, every snapshot I get of your life is like, it's like a deeper mystery. You know, yeah, I don't really make that much money. I just hang out with my 1960s Thunderbird, my jet propulsion system. Someone help me balance this budget. Spend less on jet propulsion systems. No. That would be sick, though. I love the design of the ship. I love the chunky 70s look of it. Like, it looks like what technology looked like in the 70s. Like, this whole base looks like a gateway computer. Ooh, what are you? Stun baton. But when VCMD Propulsions builds their rave ship, we're all gonna go on the rave ship. We're gonna have like a con equivalent on the rave ship. We'll have our own Magfest. With hookers and blackjack, that's right. It was fun. Actually, there was a point during the night where somebody was like, it was Taffy and Breezy were talking, and they were like, talking about going to a strip club. And I was like, why would you go to a strip club at Magfest? You can already see naked women but not touch them by just watching the cosplayers. That was actually the that was what Taffy said. That was Taffy's argument. Taffy was like, no, there's no good strip clubs in DSA. Yeah, you have an impressive spread, VCMD. No kidding. What's on this computer? Activate cooling system. Or room inaccessible to extreme temperature. Alright. They're not like completely naked, but there was a part where me and Jesse were walking down the hall, and there was a girl in like I guess you can call it a cow costume, but it really was like a single band that covered like her nipples in a cow print, and then like cow print panties essentially, and like fur boots and horns. And we're walking behind her because that was like already the way we were going. And Jesse goes, "Oh wow!" as soon as he sees her, and I go, I could do steak. Frank, I need to talk to you. I've got a body up here that's part of Marshall investigation. Female, late 30s, chest wound. I have no idea how long Marshall Waits will want to keep her up here. This is a highly sensitive situation. I'm going to need your discretion, and I'll also need you to trust me on this one. Come see me in my office. Lingard, Senior Medical Officer. Environmental controls. Frank, your concern about San Cristobal's lockdown has been noted, but I assure you an evacuation is 100% necessary and only a temporary measure. My priority is the welfare of the living, but you seem preoccupied with the dead. If you're worried about power fluctuations, morgue temperature, and the condition of the corpses, just adjust the cool delivery system. Just get out of there, ASAP, Lingard. Yeah, it would have killed Taz, if you look in real life. What? 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 I didn't even know you were here! Well, well, okay, okay. now this place seems now this place seems a lot scarier than before. Oh, you're like right over top of me too. All right. Oh, you could hear it. Yeah, you could hear it moving through the ducts. Ugh. So I guess don't run, because if it runs, it'll hear us. Yeah, it's a scary game. Is anyone allowed to stream at Magfest? Oh, I mean, yeah. Here's the thing. You can IRL stream if you want to. But the thing about it is, I don't know if it's because of what the building is made of or how many people are there or what, but cell reception there just like is awful. Like Justin, HC Justin, had like a whole streaming rig with like a handle and a wire and stuff that was like given out by Twitch. And even he was not able to have good enough connections to stream in there. At least not in the arcade area. Which is like, yeah, like a concrete room, precisely. Is Outlast streamable? Yeah, I've streamed Outlast. I've streamed... I love, the bad guy from Outlast Whistleblower is like one of my favorite horror villains. Is at least one of my favorite slashers ever. The Groom. The Groom is so scary. He's so good. Martin, hello! Welcome. Come to Blueberry Park panel next year. We'll learn about how the sausage is made. We have Discord games at 11. I said the phrase, how the sausage is made, at least a dozen times at Magfest. See, this is why me and MK work so well together. Yes, the Groom is the guy that everybody... Half the chat hated the Groom. And it was like, I never want to see this horrid man ever again. And the other half was like, oh, I love this guy. This is such a great villain. BCMD Propulsions, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. I'm glad you signed on. You seem really interesting. I bet you this is probably the trigger that summons the alien. Like, it probably doesn't summon it to me. It's probably what makes it spawn as like a thing that can kill me in the area. Yeah, but the Groom is so good. Just like, what a scary dude. The thing is, there's like the hiding around here is just like not very good. Like, there's just not a lot of places to hide. Oh no, there's no power. Oh, this sucks. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Yeah, he's such a good villain. My taser? Excuse me, your taser stick that has 4 car ignition coils on it? We could be playing a game where you know the beginning of Outer Wilds where you watch the like gun shoot and kill the sun or whatever? We could be playing that and VCMD would be like, oh man, this reminds me of the gun that I have that I used to kill the sun. Ah, damn it. His new shot. Yeah, I'm gonna have him come on and prod me. I think if I let somebody shock me with a taser on stream, that my lawyer would come to my house and strangle me for doing something so stupid as far as like TOS. Alright, I'm missing something here because I can't seem to advance. Oh, I can get in there. Okay, noted. Engage coolant. Engage coolant. The door opened. Okay. Don't strangle me, I'm already jizzing. God. You should have cut your sense of humor would have meshed well with the people I spent time with at Magfest. Okay. You have to come to a con with me sometime. I don't think you were here for MK, but I was talking about how the first day I wore like a very... No! Oh, he's got me. He saw me go in there. No! No! Was he looking the other way? Did he look to the left first? Come on. Yes! Let's go! I'm not the cum guy. I was gonna say MK was, I don't think you were here when I said the joke, but, I wore, like, you know, a very modest outfit the first day, and then the second day I was like, man, these cosplay girls are killing me. I gotta get sluttier. And I wore this, like, really skimpy dress. And I saw Taffy, and I gave him a hug, and Taffy was like, you know, I don't want you to take this the wrong way. I'm a married man, and I don't want to make you feel weird or put upon, but, I think it shifted from the left leg of my pants to the right there. He's like, you look very nice. I was like, thank you. Is that not the last canister? No. Okay. Stun baton charge 1. Alright, I'm gonna get in here and look at my map because I don't want to do it out where I can get got. Alright. What's that? Save room. I'm in the place where I need to be. Crystal ball for a trauma kit. Return to transit station with it. Find a trauma kit. Alright, so I need to find a thing to power up the coolant system in here. Alright, that's fine. When I join you at a con, you have to remember to dress 75% as slutty, as which is customary. Yeah, right? Have it Bagel? I missed Bagel so bad. She was very happy to see me when I got back. My wife told me that apparently, Bagel, walked around the house looking for me. Yeah, what a sweet child, right? Let's do it. Back off. It was a blasting cap, and I guess I could make a pipe bomb. I could hide in here and make a pipe bomb real quick. Oh wait, you can't make a pipe bomb while you're inside a tiny box. How annoying. All right, well, this place is so small. I don't know. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Right, let's do this. Oh, I did not feed the child. You can feed her. You can't blow up the alien though, because you're on the ship too. You know? Like you're right, it would it's gonna kill me. Alright, you got me! Alright, I'm gonna look around before I go in that room, because it seems like doing the thing with the coolant system seems to trigger it. But yeah, that's the thing about the alien is like you can't use like heavy munitions on it or anything because you're on a ship with it, you know? It's not like Predator where like, well, we could blow it up, I guess. It's like, no, well, if it blows up, so do we, because we go flying out into the vacuum of space. That's the challenge. I wonder if maybe this door like unlocks when I do the thing. Favorite thing about the original Alien is they just got a Nigerian exchange student to wear the suit. Yeah, that guy was in a couple horror movies because he was like 6'9" and like 120 pounds. Horror directors are just like, hey dude, you have an inherently terrifying form. Can we put it in our movie? You don't like the ship? Yeah, good point. You're right. You're like, you did just say, you're like, I don't respect this ship. It needs more rave light. It needs more LEDs. And you're right. Alright, I'm gonna get all these like injectors and shit before I turn on the PC. And make him come out and start ruining my life. You're the guy who wore the Predator suit for the movie Predators. Hell yeah! Also, for anyone who came to our movie night last night, thank you for coming. We showed Predator and Prey. Prey, the recent Predator movie, not Prey, one of the other like dozens of movies that have been called that in the last couple, you know, the last 30 years. Ultima Shadow with the follow. Ultima, hello! I had the pleasure of meeting Ultima in person at Magfest. It was a really great time. We had the pleasure of trying to figure out how to flip a table in a Japanese arcade game. Yes, the reason this game looks so good, Martin, you're right. The devs had access to a bunch of Alien film assets. They had access to, it's hard to overstate how many. They had access to, I think it was 8 terabytes of Alien stuff. Like, it's like high-def scans of every single frame of original movie, stuff like that. Okay. Oh, I get it. So it's I bet you I push both of these, and that opens that door. Am I right? Yep. There we go. I've cracked it. I cracked the code. Is there anywhere in here I can hide, or? There's no hiding places in this room at all. I just gotta move as fast as I can because there's nowhere to hide. Just go, 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 go. Alright, the other door's open. If I reverse donate, does Barry not get to live at a house? Yes. Yeah, just put on your donation that it's a reverse donation, and if we hit that goal first, I'll live outside. We have game worms in our chat? The game worms? Whoa! It is the game worms. Hello, the game worms. Are we speaking to KC or Cohen? Cohen, hello. Looking forward to our future diabolical machinations, which is at this time still secret. Alright, the bimbo voice redeem is not me. That is Tess. Unfortunately. Refund Juan's points mod. Tess didn't turn off any of her stuff before she left. Bizarro donate, give money to yeah, everyone in the chat gets an equal amount of your donation. The thing is that like my bimbo voice is my normal talking voice. Like I don't have a bimbo voice I put on. Is it necrophilia if the bodies are still warm? Well, the question then becomes, if I say no, it raises a bunch of questions of like, all right, well, what if I heat it up afterward? You know? So I feel like I gotta say it is. Because I don't want to end up in a situation where it's approached the same way you approach like cold pizza. You're like, oh, yeah, I'll heat it up for like a minute or two, and it's not really heated all the way through, but I'm pretty hungry. Alright, move. I do not like this whole, like, being in a very, very tiny space with the alien thing, but I guess that's the point, isn't it? Every once in a while I'll be playing a game that actually scares me, and it'll feel like I've been submitted for psychological torture at my own job. This is one of those times. Oh, wait, yes, leave that on. No, fuck.
Samuels, there's a Dr. Ling,
he's
medical
in
officer.
there.
Should be able to find out where they're keeping everything in her office.
Good luck, Ripley. Hurry if you can.
Don't come here, please. Any noisemakers. That sucks. That's what I would use to get away from it. Oh, man. I could build a pipe bomb and throw it at it, which probably would distract it. Let's do it. Pipe bomb made. Hey, it's better than no outs. Alright, it's moving further away. Oh, it's in the middle room again. Oh, good. It went up into the vents. That's actually... Don't run. Do not run! Alright. Yeah, the space pipe bomb. Precisely. Yeah, my job is basically just to get psychologically tortured for your guys' amusement, and physically tortured sometimes. But you know, my lawyer says I shouldn't do that. That's the problem with getting to like a successful enough stream that you have something like a manager or a lawyer. Is they're there to be like, yeah, you shouldn't do that thing that's very obviously a bad idea. Whereas before I would just do it anyway because nobody would tell me no. What does he know? Yeah, exactly. I could do a subathon where I'm chained to a desk. That'd be no problem. At some point, we're going to have the Rage in the Cage stream, which is going to be at least a stream, if not a subathon, where I'm locked in a cage the whole time. Which, don't say I ripped off Jesse for this one. This has been planned before that. Of course not an unlimited subathon. I'm not an insane person. The only thing I can say, though, is that if I do the Rage in the Cage stream, I need somebody there to let me out to use the bathroom. Being 1,000 feet underwater is more dangerous than being in space. By what metric? I guess it was pressure? Pressure, yeah, okay, I thought so.
Synthetic nurses operated
84 subs vie to beat Barry's bathroom caddy. Yeah. The viewers love me. The viewers love me. If I get to act like Barry is a Jurassic Park dinosaur, you best believe I'm going to do it. Yeah, I guess honestly you would be a perfect person to let me in and out of the cage. I would like to have you on the stream at some point anyway, considering how much you contribute to the stream off screen, if you'd like to be. Alright, nothing near me. Let's go. You know, it feels so stupid to have a gun when the alien is around. It's like the alien's whole thing is you can't shoot it. Like, that's not its whole thing. It's got actually has quite a few things, but that's like a pretty major one. What the? What was that sound? That like that's the thing too about this is like the sounds the ship makes are very similar to the sounds the alien makes, like intentionally. Yeah, exactly, because of the acid. Yeah, the acid blood, and it doesn't seem particularly phased by it anyway. This game is, I love this game, Ultima. It's so good. This is like one of my all-time favorites. This is one of the scariest games ever made. I've talked about this all the time when I stream this game. But we have some new people in here, but like a thing I really like about this game, as somebody who's like a real horror media nerd, is that this game invented a new kind of AI for pursuer enemies in horror games, in which there are 2 AIs for the alien. One of the AIs controls the alien directly, but does not know where you are. And the second AI always knows where you are, but can only communicate indirectly through hints to the controller AI. It's super cool. That's why the alien is so smart. Yeah. Port and guard.
This is Lingard, Senior Medical Officer at Sevastopol Station. I want to state for the record. I have been placed under duress with regards to the compromised Patient Zero. And Ransom, Seegson's head of operations, he made certain threats for my career and my certification. I want that on record. God. Help me. That woman needed help. I didn't know what type of parasite she had encountered, but it had planted something inside her. I am so sorry. I had no way of knowing what would happen.
Hate when that happens. God, this game's so good. So scary. I love this game. This is like one of the best horror games ever made. It's just so good. Yeah. No, okay, you're right. That is how the stream does in fact have a controller who doesn't really know anything, which is me, and then a director AI that does not control anything directly, but indirectly influences everything that is done, which is MK. This is on either normal or hard. I can't remember which I picked. It's not exactly being super merciful with me, so it might be hard. Go away, go away, go away. You know what's funny? Computer acting like it was filmed on tape with a bad track rather than being digital. There's actually a reason for that. That's actually a very cool reason. So, Alien is movie from the 70s, right? So, like, at the time that Alien was made, none of that, like, digital stuff didn't really exist. And this game is set in, like, a world very similar to the first one. So it's, like, a world where we've made space travel, but, like the transistor was never made or whatever. So your hacking is done with like radio wave hacking stuff, and everything is still like on tapes and manual. It's really cool. It's a very interesting retro future aesthetic. The alien looks sexy in this. Yeah, the alien does look sexy in this game. That's true. If I could get my gaming PC to look like this, I would. I think it'd be fun to put my gaming PC in like an old gateway housing or something. Whoa! Yeah, something tells me that's gonna call the alien. Yeah, there's so many CRTs around in this place, which mean you know what that means, right? Smash Brothers is real in this universe. Try to get your tool, but yeah, Em does all the work on my computer. God bless her. Em was over one. It was very funny. Em was over and she was like, because Em is very practicality minded. And so she was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna take the LEDs out. I'll unplug them, and then we'll have room for like 4 more USB slots. And I was like, don't you dare take my stupid rainbow LEDs out of my PC.
Visitors are asked to refrain from smoking.
Hello, David. Happy to see you back here. I've had such a great time at Magfest. Hi there. I did finish Signalis, and it is, besides Elden Ring, which is obviously undebatably the game of the year, it's my favorite game last year, without a doubt. Signalis rules. Where did this come from? Whoa! Ah. Didn't see me. Go away, go away, go away. No. That seems like a problem. Let's get back under here and see what my objective is. Are we looking for the trauma kit still? Okay. Oh, I can see where it is now. All right. Gotta leave this room, even whether or not it sucks. I gotta do it. Whether or not I'm scared, I need to move. That's my problem in this game, is I get stuck in the same place for a long time because I get scared. Like, oh, you should probably go out there. It's man, the aliens out there. No. Signalis is great. Signalis rules. Signalis is one of those games that I was like, this is like it's designed for the people that watch my stream. It's like, oh, it's a game with like retro PC aesthetics and early Resident Evil style gameplay with Metal Gear mindfucks and like hot tall anime girls kissing other anime girls. It's like, all right, it's like all the stuff you guys love all in one place. Built your own PC about a month ago, new stuff, and working with junk for the last 15. I think I want to do that for my next one. I'll build it properly. For the first one, I just put a pre-built because I was like, I don't want to mess around with anything. But we've done some pretty, I guess not extensive edits is probably too strong, but we've done a fair amount of edits to it at this point. The Slime Girl game I was playing? It might have been. Oh, girls covered slime. Great. No, that's Illbleed. Illbleed is the game where when you do the secret run, you get slowly undressed, and then at the end, the main bad guy, instead of staying up in his lair safe and sound, he gets real horny and comes down, and that's how you get to face off with him. Yeah, it's Illbleed is like the most popular game on this stream in comparison to how many people actually know about it in the real world. Like, without a doubt. I was like, I'm gonna play Illbleed. Almost all of my viewers were like, what the fuck is that? And now when I'm like, I'm gonna play Illbleed, everybody shows up for it. Everyone's like, yeah, it's Illbleed time! It's so crazy that somebody sent me their copy of Illbleed for the stream. God bless. You guys treat me so good. I was like, that guy, it was like, here, yo, I got Illbleed. You should play it on stream. Send it to me. And then I said, like, oh, somebody sent me Illbleed. And everybody was like, you know how much Illbleed is worth, right? I was like, no. Is it, like, rare or something? Yeah, it is. Illbleed is absolutely your glup shit out here, yeah. Someone in the chat said, there's, like, certain ones, like, someone in the chat either says, like, you know, it's okay to get big or something like that. Everyone's like, ah, we love it! Key card required. Exactly, yeah, but not too big, precisely. They sent me the original. Or at least I'm pretty sure it's the original because it's got the book and all of the other, you know, it's got all of the other media stuff. And if he was sending me a copy, I don't imagine that he would have sent me all that stuff. Sure deal. I'm not going to read any of the letters, probably. I'll probably just go right to the utilities. Now. Emergency valve shut off. If you do something, you want to give yourself like 10 seconds before you go back out, just in case. I just turned off all the fire there, so that should get us where we need to be. I'm actually going to hit the restroom real quick. I will be right back. If you guys want to go ahead and just spam your favorite animated emotes for me along to the music. Shout out to Just Jeff for our Be Right Back music, and shout out to Shield Jaguar for the art. Be right back. And we are back. Oh, Maddox Space Cones Kent with the $5 tip. Thank you so much. It's appreciated. I appreciate that because, man, I spent a painful amount of money at Magfest. Oh, God. Molotov. Ooh, Molotov cocktail recipe. Crustmonk, thank you. Ooh, it saw me and it broke line of eye contact and lost me. Ooh. Do I like hot rods and guns and stuff? Yeah, I like stuff that rules. I like stuff that's cool. You gotta give it up for shit that rules. Alien has autism. Yeah. Putting a little baby inside you with its tiny mouth is its special interest. That wasn't good. The fact that I lost the crouch button for a second there, that wasn't very promising from me. Alright, I probably have to go over here to the upper part of this. That'll probably get me around. Me and the alien have the same have the same interests. The alien is shy. I think someone in my house is cooking. Something smells really good. I'm so excited to eat like regular food now that I'm home, considering I was just like ordering like Dunkin' Donuts breakfast sandwiches for all of my meals at Magfest. With the exception of the 2 very nice meals that Taffy took me to. Huge shout out to him. He was like, listen, I used to be a broke content creator too, and now I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead and pay for your meal here. Just give me what seems reasonable. I give him like 30 bucks. It was like a $85 bill, God bless him. I was like, I swear I'm not always this broke, but right now I'm definitely this broke. My hive is a mess. The part with the alien hive in this is brutal because it's got chest bursters in it. Like not like loose chest bursters, like grown ones. The ones that like wrap around your face. Not chest bursters, face huggers. There's face huggers in it. And if a face hugger gets you, it just instantly kills you in this. Which, you know, is how it works in the movie too, but what a pain. I love the image of the tiger furry cooking crack with all the he's got like all the chains on and he's cooking crack in his kitchen. Oh, that rules. And you know what the funniest part about that image is? It's such a beautiful, lovingly drawn image too. It is like a display of exceptional like artwork and craftsmanship. I'm looking for the key card. Check all the counters, I guess. Ooh, scrap. Horny crabs. Do I intend to play High on Life? You know, I heard it went off of Game Pass, so probably not. Because I hear it's only like 8 hours long and it's like 70 bucks. Which, like, you know, unless somebody is like, oh hey, like unless we hit it as like a stream goal or something, Probably not. At least not right away. But yeah, I was considering it because I found out that Tim Robinson is one of the guns in it. And I was like, well, you know, I'll go watch anything Tim Robinson's in, frankly. I Think You Should Leave. It's funny, I've heard like very mixed reviews on it. Some people seem to really like it. Some people think it's the worst game they have ever played in their entire life. It is extremely polarizing. Take the computer, sure. Oh, it's there. I need a passcode is what I need. Okay. That's what I'm looking for, a passcode. Codes. 2505.
Facility recommends seeking medical assurance. Relief when you're far from home.
Open. Crack it. There we go.
Samuels.
I'm going
I'm
key
on my
card
way.
mode. How close are you, the alien from Alien? Well, thanks for the compound B.
Come in here, Samuels.
Oh no, there's working Joe in here. That sucks. So those of you who weren't here for the last stream, the ship has creatures called working Joes on it, which are like a weird kind of humanoid robot that is like a low budget humanoid robot. So they look really creepy. But the reason that's a problem is because it, from what I understand, the alien hunts if you have like thermic, like body heat or something like that. So the alien doesn't see the working Joes as people.
Come on, you can do this. You can do this.
Oh wait, that's just a guy. He's got a gun though. Probably not safe to come out.
Last time I trust anyone in this tin can.
Yeah, see, last time. Okay, so he's not gonna trust me. I'm sorry. Move.
Visitors are asked
Search.
to refrain from smoking.
It's every man for himself. Oh, so this ship has been abandoned. So everybody who is left on this is like basically killing each other for food. Because the ship has just been like abandoned by the company. No one is coming to save them. And so that guy I'll trust you on your ship. Well, when you make your ship, I promise I won't shoot you. Or will I? Yeah, the working Joes don't attack the alien because they don't recognize it as anything. Yeah, totally. Which is fair, because, if you were, if you had encountered... Whoa, I don't like that I came out from under there. Go under. You do not have to eat in this game, but that's the lore reason. You're welcome to my ship anytime, even if you shoot me. Finally, some respect. Guys, I got a really cute gift for Tess. Do you want to hear what it is? I can tell you if you promise you won't tell her. She won't get it until she comes back from her little vacation. Pinky swear. All right. You ever play Animal Crossing? You know the hat that you can use. There's only one hat that you can buy with Nook Miles. And it's like a cap that is like seafoam green and off-white, with a little leaf on it. It's very cute. I got a real-life replica of it for her. Oh, this sucks super bad. No. She goes to the Discord sometimes, but also, like, you know, some of my viewers, you know, talk to her sometimes or stuff. Yeah, it'll be cute when I give it to her. She'll love it, I'm sure. God, it feels so much nicer to be back on stream in like a cute little outfit instead of being in like a nose brace and a sweatshirt. Between getting my nose brace off and going to Magfest, I feel like I've been given this like incredible adrenaline shot to my stream brain that I'm really loving. I'm really having such an amazing time being back here with everyone. It's, you know, it's nice because it's like when you go to a con, especially when you're a content creator, it's, you spend the whole time being like, oh man, I'm missing all this time. I'm missing all this work I could be doing and making money. But the reset for my brain has just been 1000% worth it. My last fit from Magfest is the same. I thought you were Samurai Man from Chainsaw Man. Oh yeah, the one with the, like the leather hat and the leather jacket. And the leather pants and the leather boots, yeah. Dude, it sounded like it saw me. Oh, I think it saw a human that wasn't me. Well, we'll take care of that. Back, your juicy cat has been fed. Hell yeah. Yeah, the other guy's not our problem. Whatever. If he dies, he dies. Like whatever. What am I, his mom? No. If he wants to get eaten by the alien, that's his business. Yeah, exactly. Echo, honestly, very well put. You know what will really make you miss out on money is needing a big break because you burn out. Exactly. I thought, honestly, I was wondering if I was almost like, man, should I take Monday off too? But then by the end of Magfest, I just felt like, I thought Magfest was going to be so draining. And physically, I guess it was. Like, I am physically tired. But mentally, I feel so good. And I think it was just like, having a break, having a reset, getting to see a bunch of people who, for me, were like, you know, I've been talking to Taffy and Noah and, like, getting stream advice for them for ages now, but I hadn't met either of them in person, and getting to meet, like, a bunch of people who have been, like, you know, really good stream friends of mine for a while now, was just, like, really awesome. I just had such a great time, and I met so many cool people. You know, I met Ultima and Justin and Max. That was just a really just great experience. I had a wonderful time. Stand up and stretch. All right, I'm gonna stay hidden under here so I don't get killed.
Relief when you're far from home.
But I should do that.
Why the hell did I agree to come out here?
It felt good, thank you. Hydrate.
Oh, I can't remember the last time I slept.
I will contain this alien outbreak if you didn't make every door in the station an automatic door. Well, in their defense, they probably weren't building this station with the expectation that there was an alien.
Need to see the family again. That's all I want. must know what's going on.
I like not getting sucked into space. I love to get sucked into space. Echo, thank you. I love this little dress. Isn't it cute? I've decided that that is my new thing for the new year, is that like I'm going to go harder and harder into my goth femme era. In order to beat this alien, you're gonna have to suck it. Oh no! Not the alien from Alien. I would hate that. From Medical. I don't want to be attended by Android. Any Android. Alright. I can't really stay for long. Alright, there we go. Oh, it's above me in the vents. Which is, honestly is not as bad as it sounds. Because it only can get you in the vents if you run under a vent. It doesn't mean it can come into the room you're in potentially, but there doesn't seem to be any entrances in this room. Ethanol. Ooh, and a blasting cap. Alright, I'm gonna get under this bed and make something nasty. Do I have the stuff to make a... Ooh, almost the stuff to make a pipe bomb. I have stuff to make a Molotov. I haven't made one of those yet. Might as well make one. Ooh, it does take my blasting cap, but well, that's okay. Blasting caps are like the real limiting factor for the items I like to use in this. Echo, thank you. Yeah, I mean, hard work and perseverance.
Synthetic nurses operated this facility.
Why is that music playing? Maybe it plays that. Maybe it plays that when the alien kills a human being. That could be what it is. Because I'm not. It's not near me. But it could be near the. We did. Whoa! I want to go to the left, but just gotta look the other way first. Shit! It saw me. No! Damn, brutal. Alright, we'll hop back in. We got this. The alien is so... Yeah, the alien is terrifying. It's so tall. Alright, this is fine. This is like right where we were before. 2505 is the code. I gotta look at the email to make it so I can punch it in. 2505, alright. I do love me a tall alien.
Samuels, I'm on my way.
Fire. Good Molotov cocktail formula. Bonding agent. Just move. Aliens in the vents. Yeah, who doesn't love a nice tall humanoid alien? This is true. The aliens learn you to play the violin so it can scare people hiding nearby.
Supply their crew number and docking registration.
No getting what do you mean no getting horny for the alien? The alien was designed by Giger. Everything Giger designs is supposed to like make you scared and horny simultaneously. Call me a tall.
It's got elevator sounds.
Two people.
I don't think we're alone. Whatever it was, I think it's gone.
Must be nothing. I'm sure. Jesus Christ, Cohen. I'm jerking off the alien's second mouth shaft. You can't stop. I can't even get it out. Something's really close to me. Oh, it's just them. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that.
Yes, but it was your idea, not mine.
Wait, maybe we can work together. Wait.
Man down.
Oh, I guess not.
It's here.
I'm gonna finish my ship to go to planet Sexy, which is my home planet. If it's your home planet and you don't have a ship, how did you get here? I'm just asking a question. Oh no 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 no! Go away! No no no! Oh my god! I didn't even realize this mechanic existed. I'm taking damage from holding my breath. Dropped off by my mom. That's fair. Planet Sexy sends out a bunch of their delegates to various planets that have a high mid population to, you know, as like a courtesy mission. It's like a charity thing. What does the aliens smell like? You know, this is just me, but I don't know why I always... Maybe it's because of the color. My instinct has always been it smells like tire rubber or something. Smell like bugs. Yeah, that's fair. Probably that.
Visitors are asked to be
Do I have the stuff to make noisemaker? Because a noisemaker actually would be really nice. Noisemakers are low-key goated. Making the alien go the other way is the vibe. Yeah, like sex and gasoline. I feel like would be like a scent I would expect the alien to smell like. I'm sorry about the whole like I threw a bomb at you and killed 2 of you, and then the alien came and finished you off thing. My heart just jumped out of my chest there. I didn't like do that on purpose and pause when he came up there. I was just going into the menu. Oh, thank God. I saw it jerk there and I thought it was coming for me. Sex and gasoline were brothers. Yeah, oh yeah. It's an awful greaser type smell. We're in the right room. Trauma kit. Trauma kit. That's it. Can I crawl under here? Nice. You know what game I was thinking about while I was at Magfest? The Elvira Horrorsoft game. And the two Elvira Horrorsoft games and also Waxworks, which I'll work off on, pretty sure, a roughly similar RPG system. That is very obtuse and archaic, but also I'm going to learn it so I can stream this game for you guys.
Ripley, we heard gunshots, and if we heard them, so did the creature.
Yeah, I play World of Horror quite a bit. I love World of Horror. That you know, is actually one of the coolest parts of Magfest for me as a horror nerd. I think James, I think is his name. The name he makes games under. It's the guy who made. Any of you ever heard of a game called Discover My Body, or a game called Water Womb World? These are games I haven't streamed yet, but I love. And he's working on a new game called Growing Grandpa. Water Womb World is so cool. Water Womb World is where you're this like weird Christian fundamental. Not fundamental is the wrong word. It's like a weird Christian, like almost like Christian occultist guy who believes that like the ancestors of angels are under the sea, and you like go underground to like sift for like the bodies of these creatures, and it just like unravels into like unreality from there. It's really cool. Discover My Body is where you're an observer to someone who's undergoing this like voluntary full body transformation into some kind of like almost more like fungi like creature, and the person is explaining very slowly and calmly to you what is happening to their body as it is like destroyed and like torn apart in this process. And it's all done in this like very like old school PC game style where things are like it looks like in the DOS game or something. It's so cool. But there's a new one called Growing Grandpa. And I absolutely want to play those games on stream. I got his business card. I might even be like, hey, will you come on the stream and talk about your games, because I think your work is... I was like really excited to see him, and I think that he didn't really seem like he was used to people recognizing his work. I was like, oh my God, you're the Water Womb World guy! Oh my God, I love you, you're awesome! You could tell he was like, man, what is this chick on?
Turner, we've had something go down here in San Cristobal. Tape off the scene and make sure it's not touched until Garcia comes in with forensics. Keep this quiet for now. I want total silence.
Yes, it was day 2. I was in the day 2 little dress.
Another thing, if I find out who leaked this to Ransom, I'll make them eat their fucking badge. He turned up, quoted seats and privileges, and had a ringside seat for the whole goddamn mess. This is a serious incident. I don't need Ransom making it more complicated.
I have this fun idea where I collect weird, obscure games like internet hard stuff like Mystery Flash Bit and Flesh Interface with games like Water Womb World on a thumb drive and leave it in a park or something. Oh, I like that. Or you know what else would be good for that? Would be to install those on like public computers at like libraries and stuff, and just leave them there. Just like go to every like public computer in the area and just install like discover my body on it. Just like terrifying nightmare fever dreams. What am I at max on? Compound B. Alright, what use is Compound B?
San Cristobal Medical Facility recommends season medical assurance. Relief when you're far from home.
That's a good New Year's resolution. Don't see it, don't think it, don't see it, don't think it, don't see it, don't think it, don't see it, don't think it. Huh? Alright, let's move. Okay, yeah, we got what we needed, so we just gotta get out of here. Oh, okay, there's a place we want to go around and hit the medical reception. Alright, we can do that. That sucks, we gotta go back all the way around, but this game loves to do that. This game loves to have like a room that's like a half crescent or something, and just force you to have to walk all the way back around it. And it's only like, you know, a couple yards, I guess, but there's an alien here. Oh, there's a guy. Oh, yeah, it's the guy who I shot before. Where'd he go? Huh. I mean, it's smart for him to leave, because what's going to happen is I'm going to throw a flashbang at him and then the alien's going to come eat him.
Man, I feel like death.
Hey, I think you do now. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll save my thing and just shoot him in the head.
Go into space, they say. It'll be adventure. Huh?
Well, not my cleanest hit, but what can you do? Yes, there are hostile humans in this as well. At least I think so. I never talk to them or anything, but I just assume they're hostile and shoot them with my gun, you know? The most peaceful Philadelphian, yeah, right? The Very Dumb Discord is absolutely the right place to ask for obscure internet stuff, for sure. Yeah, but yeah, there could be a whole dialogue mechanic of this game, and I wouldn't even know about it. The reload in this is very cool. So how it works is, like, when you press the reload, you dump all the rounds in your current gun, and then you have to hold the button down to put each bullet in one by one after that. So, like, if you want a quick reload, you can put just one bullet in and get that headshot. But if you want a full clip, it takes you a while. Or a full... I guess it's not a clip because it's a revolver. A full cylinder. It checked the fucking body. Oh no. Yeah, I'm more of a threat to these people than the alien is, honestly, at this point. What happened was the alien bent down because it saw the dead body on the ground to examine the body, and then it saw me underneath the desk, and it got me. Which is not... I did not know... I don't think it, like, knew to check the body so much as, like... The alien hunts by heat, right? So I think that it just... I just killed that guy. He was still warm. So it probably saw him as a person and bent down to, like, figure it out, and then I was there. I'm not sure if the xenomorph has eyes proper. It does not. It, at the very least, does not have eyes like we have eyes.
All transitory agents must supply their crew number and docking registration.
It's got to hell in here, Samuels.
Brother Rose, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. I love this channel. It's fun as a creator when you find your niche, and it's so nice to, I don't know, as someone who's so passionate about horror, it's so fun to get to play Elvira for you all this way, you know? Get to hop on and play games that terrify me, and you're all forced to watch me cry. Year 3 is going to be the most hype year yet for this channel. Not just for this channel, but for me in general. I have some other stuff I've been talking to some people about. Some very cool things coming down the pipe. Nothing I can really talk about publicly just yet, but things I'm excited about. Yeah, just there, it's... Honestly, that's like a part of the appeal, because I know like a lot of people, it is easier for them to watch horror than it is to play it. And I'll be honest, like, it is like a skill I have learned doing this stream in the same way that you learn how to do like things at your job normally. Is like, because this is the kind of game that was really hard for me to play before, where you're like not very powerful and you're just sneaking and you have to sneak by like an enemy that is very, very resilient. Kringus, the $10 tip. Have dollar for house. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love horror games. I want more horror games to be made, but I get too scared to play a lot of them. We'll see. That's why this is a great channel for you. We're happy to play them here. Where we will still get scared by them, but at the very least, they will be played competently. Or at least played entertainingly. And it's a void I feel like, I don't know. It was one of those things like when I was like, yeah, I want to do like Elvira, but on Twitch. I want to do like a horror variety thing. And I was like, everybody must do that though, right? And the answer is no. I was like, well, shit. Well, I'll do it then.
Every noise I hear.
Noise maker to summon the alien. Bye-bye. Oh, the NPCs murdered you to be a bat. No, the NPCs like shoot at you if they see you. They're still people, not to the alien. They aren't people to the alien at all. They're meat. And that's what you need to keep in mind, chat. You're not a person, you're just meat. So act like it and be careful. Be careful, it's gonna get people horny. You're just meat is gonna appear in 300 hypno videos by year end. You know what that actually is from? It's from the movie Nightbreed. There's a part in Nightbreed where one of the monsters grabs one, like the boy, and he puts him up against the wall, and he's in his face. He's, "You're meat." And I was like, first I saw it, I was like, okay. How romantic, right? God damn it, I switched to the wrong item! This is brutal. What can you do? Alright, we'll get back at it. Is Elvira the woman the Simpsons parody called Boobarella? Is that not based on Barbarella? I'm not sure. Nightbreed's a banger. Nightbreed is such a good film. Game Worms with a gift sub. Luna Kettle. Thank you so much, Game Worms. We love them worms. Yeah, it's Clive Barker. Of course it's horny. I love the that tweet that's like, somebody did this series of tweets where it's supposed to be like a bunch of horror writers talking to each other, and the fake Clive Barker book they're discussing in it is the horny ghost who wants to fuck. Boobarella was an Elvira parody, hell yeah. I love those tweets are so good.
It's got hell in here, Samuels.
It's called The Horny Ghost Who Wants to Fuck, and it's like everybody groans. What? I dated a guy who used to say that Clive Barker hasn't done any good movies since he's came out as gay. And the reason was because he was no longer sexually fucked up in his own head enough to make a great horror. He's too busy having like a healthy, well-adjusted sex life. Trauma kit.
Samuels, I've got the meds.
We're at the transit station outside medical reception. Ripley, we heard gunshots, and if we heard them, so did the creature.
Okay, but the creature is like always hearing stuff. Like, man, why is my thing going crazy? All right. Oh, it's because there's somebody over here. All right. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm retreating back to the save point so we don't get stuck in this area any longer. Come on. All right. Cool. You are vulnerable during that animation, for the record.
Wait. Take a look around. You're outnumbered. This is it. Last chance to back off.
Bye, everyone.
All transitory patients must supply their crew number and docking registration.
Using the noisemaker to summon the alien feels so unambiguously evil. I don't think that one should have counted, but that's okay because I just saved. Take me to my last save that was like 2 seconds before this. That's what I get for doing some extremely evil shit. I know what I'll do.
What now? Over there!
Medical reception's a no-go. I can't get out.
That's the only way through. Ripley, this is a public hospital. There has to be an evacuation procedure.
Is it more evil to summon the alien than to shoot them? Yeah, I think so. I think being killed by the alien is definitely a more horrific way to go.
Who's there?
Ah, you saw me.
Losing my damn.
You got a death wish or something?
No, do you? Look, if they don't want to get shot with the Magnum, then maybe they shouldn't, you know, threaten you with their gun first. If somebody were to say, please help, don't shoot, I wouldn't. But they're always like, you got a death wish, bitch, we're gonna shoot the shit out of you. And I'm like, oh wow, I guess I guess I'm gonna throw a noisemaker at you so the alien comes.
San Cristobal Medical Station.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
When you're far from home.
I mean, for good reason, because it was the alien, but, the, like, jerky animation it does before it jumps up into the box, it looks, like, so similar to when it comes at you. Now we got this. What am I holding in my hand? I'm holding a pipe bomb in my hands. Okay. Good to know. It's probably think I should know that I'm holding before I use it. Oh, there's a PC in here. Oh, is that a Seegson panel or just it's just a PC? Okay, I thought it might have been a Seegson hacking panel. Nothing. No, flashlight off. Man, what a cool channel. I can't wait to watch more often and also use the Discord. watch movies in the Barry Dome. What a thrill. Moving and hollering and pointing a gun at a stranger mercifully. That's right. Yeah, you were saying that about the editor. I'll have to watch it. It's been so nice since we gave since Joanna has been streaming movies during the day regularly in addition to our movie nights. There's just like movies all the time. I pop into some of those sometimes too. Like if I'm getting ready, sometimes I'll put on Joanna's movie and just listen while I'm getting ready for the stream. I've not heard of flesh interface. What is that? Oh, Echo, you can take as many screenshots as you want. Absolutely. This is all live up on Twitch. As many screenshots, clips, videos. By all means. You don't need my clearance. Go for it. No problem. Did you ever check out that one movie by the famous special effects guy? It's all stop motion animation. Mad God? Mad God rules. It's so cool. Mad God is an all stop motion animation movie that took almost like 30 years to make that has no dialogue. It rules. It's so cool. If you haven't seen Mad God, maybe we just do Mad God. Oh wait, no, we ran Mad God already. Damn. Mad God is so good. What's this? Come on. Power's on, baby. The vent's locked. What do you mean the vent's locked?
Facility. If you'd rather be attended by a human, please ask.
It's so cool. Basically, someone Reddit made the best kind of storytelling. In random threads, they would include into the conversation weird and messed storytelling and completely random topics like geopolitical science and even movies. Story itself is kind of hard to discern unless read chronologically. Crazy part for me is parasites in the shape of crucifixes and it hill full of dead people that breathes and screams. It sounds very cool. It sounds very up my alley.
Ripley, are you okay? Ripley?
Not now.
Wow, this thing is not accurate at all. Are you like a scripted character? That's why I can't kill you. Do I need to like talk to you or something? I just shot you in the head like 4 times. There we go. Haha. Nah. How about you come with me? on.
You're starting to test my patience skills. Don't do that.
He is what is called a working Joe. They are a like low-cost android. Oh. Thank God. I dropped all his milk. They're also full of milk for some reason. Yeah, exactly. They don't care as much. They don't care about getting shot because they're you know, they're made of metal and they're robots. So like headshots don't matter. Like as you just saw, headshots don't instant kill them at all. They're like, oh, whatever. My head, that's just there to make you feel more comfortable. You're human. I don't need that head at all. Yeah, they're made out of cum, exactly. I noticed this at Twitch. People kept saying like, yeah, I'm like the cum guy on my stream. Yeah, my chat's always talking about cum. Yeah, we're always joking about cum on my stream. Everyone thought they were the cum guy at Magfest. Every streamer was like, yeah, I'm the cum guy. We just need to admit to ourselves that we're all the cum guy now. It's like everybody's the cum guy now. It's the cum platform. He's a low-cost android, which is why he has that like weird rubberized skin that doesn't look very human. And for some reason he's attacking us, even though he's not supposed to be. And I can't really tell you yet why, because I don't want to spoil it, but there is a reason. It is not just happening randomly. Oh shit, there's a save point in this room.
You're clear, Ripley. Hurry.
Wait, boss, hold on. I didn't realize there's a save point. I'm using it now. I remember having problems with this section before. Not like glitches, I just like got my ass kicked a lot. This part was also really loud, so I'm gonna bring the audio down a little bit. So you guys still hear me talk. Even that's still like a little. That's good. That lowest levels are good. Where are all the cum girls? They're probably also at Magfest, frankly. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I didn't realize there was a Alien Comics. That is cool, though. Yeah, has anybody... I would like to hear if those are good. No, Magfest ended yesterday. I just was there all weekend. Is this open? Yes, the vent is open. Here, wait, where do you want me to be? Down that way? Alright, well. Doesn't actually seem like this goes where I need it to take me anyway. I should probably just leave it. Which is a shame, because I love to be in the vents, because it's much safer than being pretty much anywhere else. How were they, Prosolini? How'd you feel about them? Yeah, I'm venting. So I'm going to go south, run through ER. Alright, that's fine. That's not too bad. Let's go this way. It's pretty close. Of course. Alright, well, instead we have to go all the way around. Cool. Fun. Actually, can I get past that locked door this way? My own streamer venting. That's right. No, 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 no. Corduroyed by my own chill. I love that tweet. You have been corduroyed. I've been thinking about that Dark Tide community night that Jesse's community had. I was thinking about maybe doing our own Dark Tide night at some point. I don't know if we have any Dark Tiders in the chat, but I know we have Dark Tiders in the viewership for sure. You're the alien from Alien. Please go anywhere else. Yes, exactly, alien from Alien. Go after the noisemaker. Go, 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 go! Yeah, fuck you, man. I'm not even. I'm just running right by him. Fuck you. Like, I don't see any reason to stop and fight. Because all that's going to happen is they're going to shoot, and then the alien's going to come, and they're between me and the alien. So they're just going to slow the alien down while I get out of here. Bye, clowns. Pardon my language. I've been trying to swear less because I'm from Philly and everyone in Philly swears all the time. So I've been trying, you know, it's bad practice for a content creator. So I've been trying to like get it down. But when I'm stressed in a game, I just start over and over and over again. Oh, man, thank you. Tell me thank you. What exploded? Something in here. It looks like maybe like a gas. It looks like a gas fire. So maybe something in the vents did. Remember we had to turn that vent off earlier? Maybe something like that. Oh, I like this. I have like my vision is all like the explosion has my vision and sound blurred right now, or like my sound is out and my vision is blurred. Like I've actually been near something like that.
Covering Sevastopol's decommissioning. I was hoping to interview you about your experiences on the station. You know, the limited...
I can only barely hear this because our ears are ringing so bad.
But look, Doctor, I've heard there was some kind of incident in the hospital.
Wait, is this door locked?
No one seems to know anything. Doctor, if there's a major
no. Come on.
People need to know.
Why?
Unbiased.
Why are you doing this to me? Haven't I been good to you?
Call me.
Did the team that make this ever make any other horror games? It's so weird that there was never like an Alien Isolation 2. It's such an incredible game. Did I suffocate from gas exposure or something? Oh man, I'm back here? Brutal. Alright, that's fine. We just gotta run around again. And as we saw before, it's actually pretty easy. All we have to do is throw a noisemaker and the alien goes to it, and then we just go the other way. This game, 2019? No way. Way earlier than that. This game was on the Xbox 360 originally. Go, go, go. We have to get between the humans, between us and the alien, as quickly as possible. See ya. Yes, he should fight the alien now. There we go, we got this. They went back to the Total War games as their cash cow. Ah, that's fair. That's a bummer. Bummer for me. For them, they're probably like, well, I like to do the thing where I make lots of money. And they're probably like, actually, I prefer making money hand over fist. Call your boyfriend, have fun. Don't forget to avoid the alien. But it's so hard. But wouldn't it be hot if they showed like the alien at like a low angle or something? There we go. That was exactly what I was thinking. And trust hello. There we go. Go. Come on. Yeah, I died, Echo. I inhaled smoke and died because I didn't do this. Now we are going to the next one. Yeah, you saw me go into this room in the explosion, but we haven't seen this climbing yet. Oh. Well, thank you. Sorry, somebody gifted me a game, and it minimized my game for a second. We can fix that later? Okay, sounds great, okay. Preferably, if we could, let's fix it tomorrow, because I think I need some just, like, chillin' time after finally getting home. But, I absolutely do want to fix that. Oh, Em, aren't you? You're supposed to come by soon, right? It's like this weekend or next weekend or something like that. It all blends together for me. But when you come, if you have an extra Wiimote, you should bring it because we can play Resident Evil Dark Side Chronicles together if you bring a Wiimote. And Umbrella Chronicles. And also the forgotten but very cool Dead Space light gun game for the Wii. You have 3 Wiimotes? Ooh, yeah. Bring one. I only have one. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Let's get out of here. Yeah, MK, you set me up with just about every game that has been good on the Wii, pretty much.
Fault detected. Shutting down.
Go here. You did get me Bug Island, yes. And one of the nice things about working with MK is that we are both such like game nerds that we spend a lot of time doing basically like, what do you know about this shit? And then like the stupidest game you've ever heard of. And we do it back and forth to each other all the time. And it's like how a lot of the content gets made for this game. Yeah, we're both kind of Uncle Derek, frankly. But for the we are like match off for that was MK was like, what do you know about Bug Island? And I was like, what do you know about Ju-on Haunted House Simulator? And so now we have both waiting for the stream at some point. This is absolutely nerd zone. No question.
There's a piece missing. I need to fix that.
Elevator malfunction. Repair required.
About oh man, Frolf.
Keep it together. Just killed him, and now they're dead too. So just calm down.
Ah, go! Come on! You came up behind me? Well, learn your lesson about that plan.
Elevator malfunction. Repair required.
Shoot anything that moves. This is so fucked up. Keep it.
This is the fucking Tim Robinson voice. This is so fucked up.
So just calm down.
The alien is kind of sexy with it, it's true.
Mahoney, thank God. We got
Cyber
John.
Kai, like in
Looters.
your defense, this like if Cyber Kai said, I wish I wasn't such a baby about this game. I love the Alien franchise, but damn, this game freaks me out. This game is terrifying. To be like fair, like I stream horror games. It's what I do. It's every week I'm putting down at least 20 hours of horror gaming. This is easily like one of the scariest games.
Okay, Francis out. Asshole.
Should be fine. Well, I'm sure as hell not making new best friends with one of those things.
I'll go back in here, and the alien can clean up. Rivet King. I've never heard of Rivet King. Check that out. Pt2 Stacks with the 20-month resub. Thank you so much and welcome back. We're playing Alien Isolation. Let him go. Bump, 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 bump. Wow, there's a lot of dead people around here. Whoever did this should really be brought to justice. It's right behind me, isn't it? Oh yeah, I'll stream Mr. Bones. Yeah, right? Can't wait. Well, that's like the final stage for the stream. I guess final stage isn't right, but like that's like the next big gimmick we have to do is like buy a Sega Saturn because it's such a pain in the ass to emulate. So we can play Deep Fear and Mr. Bones. I saw a sealed Japanese copy of Deep Fear at Magfest. I was like, no. I should get one that is the menus are in the language I can understand. But I was really tempted. Mr. Bones is so funny. Mr. Bones is like this weird platformer from the Sega Saturn, and like almost every level is mechanically different. And you're like a skeleton guy whose bones magnetized together. There's a part in it where you have to play a sick guitar solo, and it's like a rhythm game. But here's the thing: it like shows you playing the guitar and it plays the song, but it doesn't like tell you how it works, nor is there anything on screen to indicate when you should hit the button to play the guitar good. So you just like have to like just guess. I watched a video of I think Matt McMuscle's playing it, and when it gets to that part with the guitar, he's just like, "What do I do? Like, there's no mechanic here. What's going on?" Wow, wow! My heart almost like fell out of my mouth there. Yeah, okay, him and Uncle Derek, that's what I thought. Can't win them all. Alien is kind of nice with it. The alien is like so much smarter than like any other enemy in the game.
Just shoot anything that moves. This is so fucked up. Keep it together. They just killed him. And now they're dead too. So just calm down. Mahoney, thank God. We got jumped. Looters.
We saw it on the security feed. Can you get up here?
We're trapped. Elevator's out.
You're right by systems and synthetic storage. No kind
Direct hit. Downstairs Brian with a 10-month resub. Welcome back from Magfest, Barry. I hope you magged to a level you're happy with. I had a great time magging, frankly. Honestly, like, you know, not that we were ever falling off, but it really, like, has, like, filled my body and mind with the vim and vigor and drive to continue delivering high quality content. It was just so cool to be around like a ton of people who are also content creators and like be able to talk about it and like I don't know. I found it to be a very, very rewarding experience. Favorite part of Magfest is when Barry said it's magging time and magged all over everyone. That part was good. I liked that too. I think my favorite part was when I was watching the panel about unlocking your inner performer, which was like for like D&D, but also just general performance. About like how to be the best performer you can be, and the panel was like a couple of people who I didn't know, but also Noah and Taffy were on it, and they went down the line and they were like, "Oh yeah, so like when I was younger, I wasn't, you know, wasn't very confident and I was kind of like bullied, and so I didn't want to be like that, and so I played characters that were confident, and it made me feel more confident." Or people would be like, "You know, oh, I just love to teach to laugh and to teach people, you know, to laugh along with me." And it gets to Taffy, and Taffy is like a fucking, is like a failed actor turned streamer. And Taffy's like, "Yeah, I got into acting because I was like 23, and I thought it would make women want to have sex with me." Whoa! I didn't know you could get me in here! It was very funny. It was like, the room was like dead silent when he said, he's like, "I thought it would make women want to have sex with me." And it's like everyone was quiet. He's like, "It didn't work."
This is so fucked up. Keep it together. Just killed him, and now they're dead too. So just calm down.
No wonder he's our advisor. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason he and I hit it off.
Mahoney, thank God. We got jumped. Looters.
We saw it on the security. Can you get up here?
We're trapped. Elevator's out.
You're right like this.
Let's let the alien take care of that last guy. Dream of acid thoughts. Thank you for the 300 bits. You guys are gonna make me cry. Mom asked me to turn you down because I'm screaming too much. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Tess, you're not the main character of Philly. Yeah, I tried to tell her that. I'm pretty sure Saturday is the day that my wife and I and a bunch of her friends were going out to get hot pot for my wife's birthday, and so I told my wife to add one more to the reservations for you. I will make sure it's done after the stream, but I did tell her to do it. So I hope you like hot pot. Also, I still have your Christmas gift. Yeah, there's this place in Philly called K-Pot that's like hot pot Korean barbecue. It's so good. Oh, I can see its feet! Alright, I'll just make something that uses compound B. Oh, I should heal myself with the medkit. There we go. From Philly? If it's one thing I'm good, I go there with Theo and Mike from... I mean, Mike from... What? 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 I have never seen that animation before in my life. Ground Raven, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. I'm very sorry. You're, you know, meat for the alien today. But usually your guide to various horror, retro, and modern. Thank you so much for coming and joining us.
Elevator malfunction. Repair required.
To shoot anything that moves. This is so fucked up. Keep it together. Just killed him. And now they're dead too. So just calm down.
I don't know if I don't know if there are other PAs, but or other affiliates. It's most likely the one. It's okay, MK. I won't give people my location within the city, but I will say that I'm in Philly. I won't go any deeper than that, but I am okay with people knowing that I'm a Philadelphian because it is very clear from my accent and demeanor anyway. But yeah, that's almost definitely it. But yeah, no, it's fine asking if I'm Philly. MK is just very protective of me.
Thank God. We got jumped. Looters.
And bless her for it. Card. I want to do a Dark Tide stream, and I want to call it Blood for the Blood Mods. That place got hot pot there, just Korean barbecue. It's so good. Yeah, thank you for understanding, Cyber Kai. We do sometimes have to watch out for weirdos, but you've come from a chat that I am comfortable at least saying that, you know, what city I'm in. Yeah, I am in Philly, and it is that K-pot is exactly the one you're thinking of. And God, it's good. I've never been to a Culver's. You know what there was at the at Magfest though? There was a Nando's, which I'd never seen a Nando's in person. Yeah. Well, the place that I'm mentioning isn't like near my house, so I don't mind being like, oh yeah, I love that. I wouldn't tell you my corner bar, but I would tell you like, oh yeah, that place down on Oregon, that's in like a shopping center. Yeah, that whips ass. I have had deep dish pizza. I love deep dish pizza. I've told you about my Domino's, or I've tweeted about my Domino's deep dish pizza thing, where I have to eat a Domino's deep dish pizza like once a year. Yeah, I heard that Taffy said the Nando's was actually really bad. But it seemed as that most people who are Nando's fans seems to just be like, oh yeah, it was a bad night for it. Which, to be fair, Nando's was kind of like getting hate-fucked by nerds for 4 straight days. So I'm sure by the time that, like, they walked in, they were just like, all right, some more fucking nerds. Drop some fries or get some garbage out for them. I love Devil Master. They rule. I didn't realize they were from Philly, but I love Devil Master. If you like Devil Master, you probably like a band called Zorn. They have a very similar thing to Devil Master. Yeah, I don't blame. That was what Taffy said. Taffy was like, yeah, the food was really bad at Nando's, but like, you know, he said in fact what I just said there. I was me quoting him verbatim. They've been getting hate fucked by nerds for 4 straight days, so I can't really blame them if they made my food bad. Once again, unsurprising that this is the person that advises me on streaming. Sbarro's is honestly Sbarro's is not bad. Its real flaw is that it's like mostly around New York, and New York has better pizza. But Sbarro's is better than like almost any other chain, I think. Like, yeah, it's not as good as a local pizza place, but as far as chains go, I think it's like one of the best chains. U.S. larger portion sizes scare me. Yeah, well, it works out in my favor because it means that a lot of times when you order food, you get 2 meals. And I like that. Like, do I need all that food? No. But could I eat 2 meals out of it? Yeah. Yeah, I can. All right, yeah, on 3. Favorite food franchise. Let's go. Let's do it. Franchise? You know, it depends. How many does it need? Because Terakawa Ramen in Philly is technically a franchise of the New York one. But I think there's only 2. But if you're going to go with like a major chain, it's Popeyes, baby. Gotta be Popeyes fried chicken. Define a franchise is like a restaurant that has like multiple locations. Popeye's chicken is so good. Oh, finally another save point. Cool. This game like really stretches you between them. It really blows you out about it, so to speak. One time Domino's did serve pork to my Jewish friend. Well, look, I'm not going to say that Domino's, the people who work at Domino's are geniuses. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Something's in there that's not good. Whoa, it almost killed me. Okay. Well, time to shoot up. There we go. Not so bad. It really, yeah. I'm sorry for my phrasing, my provocative phrasing. I was getting a lot of good jokes in at Magfest because people don't look at me and expect me to say the kind of things that I say. So I was arguing when I met Labrizzi. I was arguing with him about whether or not it was pork roll or Taylor ham, and Taffy was like, "Yeah, it doesn't matter. The real, everyone's sleeping on Scrapple actually." Justin goes, "What's Scrapple?" And I'm like, "It's evil sausage. It's sausage where all of the pigs put into it were pigs that were suspected to be child molesters." It's the sausage where they put the pig in a dark room and scream at it until it dies, and then they make it. Oh, restore power. All right. That's our objective. Is it kosher? No, it's not kosher because there's pork in it. But even if there wasn't, it still wouldn't be kosher because it's a crime against God. Oh yeah, I saw the Bolsonaro chair with the incredible amount of stains on it, yeah. The Working Joes are such a cool design, aren't they, Nanzao? They're just so cool. Remember when we scored when we played the cute music? That's my brain. Yeah, that's pretty much right. It's just like a body horror hell with like city pop playing over it is exactly what the inside of my brain looks like. The French dish based on torturing a baby bird. Yeah, I think, is it foie gras? Is it foiky? Oh, pardon me. All right, tune me in.
Android power online and awaiting activation.
There we go. What's left? Activate requisitions Android at its booth. Find a way to open the door of the warehouse. Okay. On it. Yeah, there's 2 save points around here. They're actually very close to one another. I guess because they're on different floors. Maybe that's why they put them like that. Or it might be that something really bad happens by one of them at some point. Probably more likely that. Talking about Orlitam bunting. I've never heard of that. Foie gras, where they like force feed ducks something. I don't remember exactly what the ingredients are, but I just know that it's like famous for being inhumane. I need to put some bonding agent into something. What uses bonding agent that I care about? There we go. Alright, I have room to pick up all my items I could now. Cool. Good night. Oh! Good night, Jest. We're gonna be wrapping up in a few minutes anyway. We're getting near the end of our time. Spedding, now you've fired me. You have to descend from your ivory tower to pick up the slack. The guys decommissioning Sevastopol have free access to supplies and storage, but everything will need logging. So use the requisitions android. Power him up, let him out of his box, and watch him go. Just like me, huh? By the time you get this, I'll be dead drunk at Gillen's bar. But I guess you already know this. It's been pure hell working for you. This is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Smith.
Smythe, it's Spedding. You knew full well that these guys were the last bidders for Sevastopol's Apollo system, and you totally fucked the android presentation. They're not interested. So no bonus for me, you'll have share.
Drag French cover their... Yeah, I've heard that people cover their head when they eat foie gras so God can't see their shame. That goes so hard. I'm sorry. Like, is it a little corny? Yeah, but it goes super hard.
Shut down while you go home. Don't have nightmares on the trip back, jackass.
Damn, me and who? The space revolver is so cool. Alright, requisitions android.
Now play nice. compression cylinder.
Components warehouse. Row 1, stack B. Follow me.
Just keep the noise down, okay?
Open this door. Thank you. Aren't they remaking System Shock 1? Maybe maybe if it does well, they'll remake System Shock 2. I'm surprised they didn't just remake System Shock 2, considering that's the one everyone likes. But I guess it's kind of hard to remake a 2 of a game like that without remaking the first one, if most people didn't play it. Oh, shucks. Ooh, ethanol. Yeah, exactly. We'll fix him. It's fine. You know, I've never listened to the Dresden Dolls. I'm aware of them. Like, like the name is familiar to me, but I have never listened to them personally. Anyway, we'll go until we get the compression cylinder, and then I'll hop off. Because it's like, I'm in too deep now. There's gotta be a better way. But like, what is it? Needless to say, I'm sure we're not supposed to step on this. But how do we turn it off? There's gotta be something in here. This is like the only place that we have access to. Good night, Crest Monk. Thanks for hanging out. There's not really anything in here, is there? Huh. That's so strange. Doesn't really seem to go anywhere. Favorite game experience was actually getting the co-op multiplayer of System Shock. System Shock 2 had a co-op multiplayer? Man, I've never even heard of that. How was it? Was that cool? It sounds cool. It sucked. That's very funny. Oh, these can just like, keep going up and down, eh? Okay. If I take these like all the way down so I can get by. I didn't realize I thought they were like a toggle. Yeah, that's right, baby. That's that one. Okay. Good go. Means I can get around that. Over here. We've done it. MK, are you trying? MK is like straight edge. She just has like some sort of mind virus that makes her like this. You're just looking for items on these things? Alright. Somewhere on this one? Compression cylinder. I'm going cylinder mode. Is this just a hiding place? It doesn't have anything in it? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright. Let's get back in here. Top through. Alright. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. This has been such a nice stream. Thank you everyone for coming to my first stream back from Magfest. This has been a lot of fun. I am very excited about this year. I think it's going to be a really awesome year for the channel. More and more people are saying it's a great year for content. Take me back to my dungeon. Thank you. I appreciate it. Computer, I need some jams to close me out. Can you produce those? Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. It's so awesome to be back. Wow, that's really loud, actually. It's so awesome to be back. This has been great. I'm very, very excited to deliver the beginning of the third year of Bloodberry Part 2. I'm very, very excited to keep this up. This has just been so awesome. I am filled with love and vim and vigor and drive and desire, and this is going to be such an awesome year for us. But for now, let's send you off somewhere. Oh, can you do... Actually, I have a raid out. Somebody I met, Labrizzi, is live. Can you do me a favor, guys? If you're gonna go through this raid, which I hope most of you will, Labrizzi's a great streamer. When you get into the stream, I need you to say that it's called pork roll. Okay? It's called pork roll. It's supposed to pork rolls in the chat. Alright, you all have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. We'll be playing some more Alien. Good night. And good luck. Bye-bye. Ha 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 ha!